feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you would.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, it's Friday night. We got some fun things to talk about, and so I got some friends with me to talk with me about the things that we're going to talk about tonight. I haven't seen anybody talk about the first topic, so I definitely want to get into it because I know that at least the Candy Shop has watched the show. I'm not sure if Nola has. But before we get into all that stuff, y'all, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please step on my side. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep me in that algorithm. Turn on your notification bell so you can get notified every time I go live. If you are on the replay, make sure you definitely comment in the comment section. If it's replay gang, if it's I love the live. If you're here while I am live, go on after it's over and just say something so I can get back into the algorithm, because it is hard once you get out to get back into that damn algorithm. So let's get into the show. Let's get the intro and then let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey.
I was trying to look up the show. Can you hear me? Am I freezing?
You are like spotty, like you're freezing in and out.
Am I good now?
You're good now, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. That's weird.
I was like, hey. It was like, creak, creak, creak.
No,
but what's going on?
Nothing much. I actually didn't watch the show that we're going to talk about. I watched the one that was in Atlanta. I reviewed that one.
Selling Tampa?
I didn't watch Selling Tampa.
I
tried.
Okay.
Yes, it wasn't reviewed by me. It was reviewed by my ladies' night panel ladies. I
didn't think that you watched it, but I know that you knew about the show is what I was saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, it was big news because I watched the entire thing. I've watched since they did Selling
LA or something like that. Isn't there like a Beverly Hills one or something like that?
It's like the Hamptons or something like that. I can't remember what theirs is. Let me look at what it is before, because I'm over here saying stuff I don't even know.
I didn't want to jump right into it, but I was trying to look up the show.
No, you're good. You're good. We just talking about how you are. We're waiting on our other guest.
Yes. How was your day?
Oh, Selling Sunset. That's what it was.
Yeah, Selling Sunset. But the one in Atlanta, I watched that show with the black.
Now, what was Selling Atlanta? I never seen that.
It wasn't Selling Atlanta. It was called something else.
Okay.
But it was real estate agents. They had brokerage firms. They were doing to me a little bit more than what the Selling Tampa ladies were doing. The ladies on this Atlanta show are actually like showing homes and each of the ladies was like a different part of the real estate process.
Okay. I wonder if I watched that. I don't know.
I think you did.
It sounds familiar, but I don't remember what the name of the show is.
I might freeze, but while I look it up, you want to say hello, everybody?
Yes, let me go through this. I was just trying to get rid of all the extra tabs I had open. So let's start off with the Chi-Town. She says, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe as you enter the room and smack the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the tribe's news. What's going on, Carmel Apple? What's going on, Just Simply, V. Hargett, Deanna Grant, Miss Platinum? What is going on? Again, I know people will be coming in late because I'm not in the algorithm anymore, but that's okay.
And it's Ladies Who List Atlanta.
Oh yes, I did see that. I did see that. Who was on that though? Wait, I remember. I know the name. Ladies Who List. I did watch
that. Lady, Christopher, Kiana Watson, Robin. Am I freezing?
Oh yeah, no, you are freezing again. But yes, I do remember these girls.
Hey, Candace Lane.
I remember these. Yes, I remember these girls. Yes. This was a good show too.
Yeah, that was the one I watched.
It sounds bad because I'm like, who are they? But now I remember. Yes, it was a good show. But my day was it was hell on earth. Because I substitute. So, but I'm like a permanent person at the school. So today one of the teachers didn't show. Well, she hasn't been there in 3 days. So like I've had to actually substitute.
Oh.
These kids got on my nerves today. I mean, they just say anything to each other, and like the stuff that they say, I would never say in the second grade. I would never.
Oh, you told me yesterday, and I thought it was crazy.
I'm like, I would never. Y'all can't read. Y'all read or write, and that's no shade to them because I mean they're COVID kids. So they're behind in education.
I'm not gonna lie. In the second grade, I got suspended off the bus for cussing some kids out. So I cursed back then.
But what I told you, I cussed in the second grade. But what I told you, they were saying like that was a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like, I would never even think to say nothing like that.
Yeah, that was taking it too far.
I'm gonna look up Selling Sunset real quick, Cass, because I want to talk about the girls.
Yeah. I shouldn't have been cursing at that age. And when I got suspended off the bus for that, I got a really bad whooping. And I never cursed again as a child.
Oh, no. I'm in a Sunset. I'm looking for Tampa. We might as well just jump into it. Let me actually pull that article up, too, because I put up something different. I really liked this show, but I thought it was a setup for them because it was like selling Tampa. Who in the world is going to Tampa? Like it's like some high stream, classy, expensive place to live at where I feel like I would be like elite.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of people compared the two shows, Ladies Who List and Selling Tampa. Mm-hmm. And Selling Tampa, I think one of the ladies on there dates. Who does she date?
Chad.
Yeah, Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah, she looks like the black version of Evelyn.
Yes. So the show, and hey, Vicky Black. The show seemed to focus on, from my understanding, people would say Selling Tampa was more like they talked about their relationships and
But so does Selling Sunset. Like there was really no big difference. The only difference is that Selling Tampa went through the black circuit of media. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Selling Sunset ever went through any kind of media at all, but I will say the kiss of death for that show was The Breakfast Club.
Why? What happened?
Because DJ Envy, this is how you know I watched the show, because I ain't even reading nothing. I'm just telling you what I know. Mm-hmm. But DJ Envy was saying that they never showed them like actually sell anything.
Exactly. They didn't. That's why I couldn't really get into it. I tried to watch the first episode, but I loved Ladies Who List.
Mm-hmm.
So
I actually like Selling Tampa. I thought that the girls were good. What's her name? I'm trying to find her. I don't even see it. Oh, Tennille. Tennille was my favorite. What's going on, the Real Lovely C?
Hey, the Real Lovely C.
I love me some Tennille, and I think that her announcing that she wasn't coming back to the show was very detrimental too, because she was a fave to a lot of people who watched the show. I never really realized they didn't sell anything until DJ Envy said it. So I think the last one that they did, like I think it was a great potential for them to sell, but they couldn't find, and they actually went to Miami for that.
Oh,
because Sherelle, the girl is the broker, she is dating Ocho Cinco, and so they went to Miami to try to sell this house, but then she got pregnant by him during the show and everything.
Yeah.
And so it was like there's no real big difference. The only difference that we didn't see was we didn't see them sell anything. So I don't know if they sold anything and they just didn't show it, or if they just ain't selling nothing. But I can see them having a brokerage with these girls, because they were saying that the girl Colony and Ann were like her top sellers. And so I'm pretty sure that they sold stuff. The girl Joanna, and I think the girl Joanna definitely, because Sherelle had like promoted her during the show. So I'm like, why is she promoting anybody if they're not? And then the girl Rena, she was mad at Sherelle because she was basically taking more money from them for what they sold. And she was like, well, I've been here since the beginning. I don't understand why why you're changing my pay or whatever. And so she at the end of this is why I really wanted to see season 2, because she was about to start her own brokerage.
Oh, wow. Well, maybe I need to watch it because it's on Netflix, or what is it on?
It's on Netflix, yeah.
On Netflix, yeah,
it's a spinoff of Selling Sunset.
Yeah. Selling Sunset was actually good. Like, I watched that.
Yeah, like that's why I watched Selling Tampa, because I love Selling Sunset, and they were on season 3 when Selling Tampa came out. But they have their drama is probably, to me, is a little bit worse. I think with Selling Tampa, it was just it was catty.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people did. Like, I don't think that we should have known that Sherelle was going to like downgrade their pay. And it just seemed like it was like a broke ass show when she did that. You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to get more money now? We all have to lose money. And then when Rena was going to be the broker, she had talked to Colony and Ann, because Colony and Ann are her highest sellers. And so Ann wanted to go with Rena, but Colony told on her to Sherelle. And so it was like this beef that was getting ready to happen, that I feel like maybe it should have happened on this season so that people would have came back, or they would have renewed it.
Yeah.
Because they showed Rena actually go into the building that she was going to purchase and everything.
Yeah, it just seemed like the show had a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
With surrounding it, and maybe that's why it wasn't renewed. And then I know they tried to say that there was more support for Selling Sunset than there was Selling Tampa, and it was because Selling Sunset, of course, is the YT cast, and Selling Tampa is, of course, majority Black. So,
well, I mean, that's true. So that's basically what the article is saying. So let's get into the article. Okay. It says that Selling Tampa canceled at Netflix. Cast blames racism is to blame. It says Selling Tampa is not coming back for another season in a surprise decision that left at least one cast member blaming racism. When they show us Black women in different light, when we're bickering, fighting, and name calling, they get a season 2 and season 3, but that's not what we're displaying. Cast member Joanna, this is Sherelle, this is the girl she promoted on the show. Colbert tells us, I feel like we weren't given a second chance, possibly because of what we represented as minority women. Selling Tampa premiered on Netflix. We don't read any of that. So do you feel like that could be the possibility? I don't know if I would say racism, but I think it was because it was a black. Well, I mean, I guess that's racism.
I mean, it just seemed like, to me, I would want to see the ratings. It doesn't seem like this show, ratings wise, did that well. And like I said, the first episode, I tried watching it, I couldn't. And then you get DJ Envy saying what he said about it, so it's like a lot of negativity. So I mean, it could. I wonder if Nola watched the show. Where is Miss Nola?
I know. I know. She just. Oh, I talked to her. She said she's doing something. She should be in a minute.
Okay.
What's going on, Fifi?
Hey, Fifi.
I didn't see a lot wrong with it. I liked the show because I'm laughing because Karen Huger just went live. I liked the show because it was all black women. I loved the last episode because Joanna, she got her divorce. Well, she was going through her divorce. I think it was finalized on the last episode. And then Sherelle told everybody that she was pregnant by Ocho Cinco. And so for her baby shower, they dressed up as Beyonce. Beyonce. So, I was there for that.
Yes.
But I like the drama about it because, like I said, once again, I don't think that we should have known about their pay change. Other than that, the drama was the same to me. I think the drama was worse on Selling Sunset, but I think they waited till like 3 seasons in for that.
Oh, and my question, and I would have to watch this show for sure to like give my opinion on whether or not it was racism. But on the show, did it show them selling any homes?
I don't remember. I don't think they sold any homes on the show. I don't. I seen them. They were bickering with this girl. Hold on, I'll tell you what her name is. Carla, because Carla was no, I'm sorry, her name was Alexis. She wasn't. I mean, I guess she had a real estate license because she was trying to sell homes, but she didn't know how to at all. And they sent her out on a listing and she bombed it really, really bad. And so Tennille went with her. She talked cash money about it. And it didn't turn out good for her, but she didn't know how to. And I think they should have waited to let her like try and do it. I like the girl Carla because she wasn't even like a realtor or what is it, a real estate agent, but she was like she did the staging.
Okay.
And that's something we don't get to see on Selling Sunset. Like that's a person that works there. And she used to deck the houses. I mean, she did a really amazing job, but she was also like trying to get into real estate, being a real estate agent. And so I think towards the end of it, she started to get into it, but it was almost like it was like a crash course for them. The show was. Now that I'm like thinking back on it.
So comparing this to Ladies at List, do Ladies at List Atlanta, do they come off more seasoned as real estate agents?
I don't think so, because I mean they had a lot of drama too, because I mean you got to think about I don't know the names on this one. Matter of fact, let me pull them up because I just had them. Hold on. So if you guys do watch, I know I'm talking about. Cast. Okay. So wait, I don't even see the girl who was the broker
on Selling Tampa.
Yeah, online. Okay, here go the girls. Okay, Robin, she was the broker. No, yeah, Robin was the broker. She had the best friend who was Crystal, right? It's all come back to me now while we talk about it. She had the best friend was Crystal. Her and Crystal's friendship it wasn't a good friendship. Now you can admit you watched that, right?
Yes. And I didn't like Crystal. She was a black Karen to me.
Really? I liked Crystal.
I couldn't stand her.
I thought that because it was the word was triggering. Remember that?
Yes, she was triggered by everything.
Yeah, she was triggered by everything. So that was Robin who was triggered by everything. Crystal's the one who said the word triggering, and
No,
I guess she
was triggered. She said she was.
No. It was Robin. Remember because Robin was mad at Crystal for saying that to her.
Yeah,
because she was arguing with which girl was it? Was it Tiffany?
No, I don't think.
I know the girl was I know she was the youngest girl on the team.
Kiana. I think she was arguing with. It could have been Kiana. I don't know.
It's not Kiana.
Like Robin argued with a lot of people.
She did, but the main beef was between Crystal and Robin, and they were arguing. I want to say it was because of it's either Kiera or Tiffany, because one of them didn't want to work with her because she was too young, and theirs was different too because they didn't all work for the same brokerage.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Robin was trying to get hers, right?
I was going to say 2 of them had their own brokerage firms, I think.
Right. I know one was Robin, and then the other one was, hold on. It was Kiana, yes. And Robin wanted to bring her onto the team. They wanted to be on the team together. And so it seemed like them trying to bring it together brought a lot of separation between Robin and Crystal. Because Crystal she liked Kiana, but she was best friends with Robin.
Yeah.
Because they've been working together. But then there was Crystal, who was trying, because she was the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And she was trying to work with Kiana too.
Yep.
So that's where their drama really came in at. And I think Robin just didn't like it, to be honest. That's my own personal opinion. But to me, this drama was way more difficult.
Well, Robin and Kiana the drama that the ladies had on the show revolved around the business.
Right. Well, there was no business. They were trying to create one.
No, but I'm saying like the reason why they had drama was their past relationships of business versus selling Tampa. It sounds like it was more personal stuff going on versus business ventures. Like I just heard it was a lot of dating and stuff. But hey, J Love 97 and Shay B.
Oh hey, sorry, I'm all into this. I wanted to review this, but I never had a chance to. So now we're talking about. I'm like, oh, let's get into it. I remember to me the biggest beef was the biggest beef was between Kiana and Robin because she tried to charge her all that money during COVID.
Yes. And Robin, it was like a discrepancy in the amounts.
Yes. Because I forgot what the actual amount was.
They both said 2 different things. So we don't know.
The first number was right, but the last 2 and 1 number wasn't. That's what I know. Because I think it was like, maybe she said it was like 400 per person, but Robin was saying it was like, oh, I was only trying to charge you 40.
Yeah, for all of them or something like that. I don't know. I didn't know what to believe in, and I reviewed the show, so I liked it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you reviewed it. Like I didn't review Selling Tampa, but I remember everything about Selling Tampa. I remember when I'm about to call her Robin. What's her name? I can't remember the names, but I can remember the storylines. Mm-hmm. But I remember that Joanna and is her name Sherelle?
I don't know their names on Selling Tampa.
Hold on. I can't even go back. Whoever was the broker, they were like ace boom coons basically. And I remember they had called all the girls to that meeting before she told them about the pay cut. And what's going on, Ranting?
Ranting.
Joanna was down for it because I don't think Joanna was getting the pay cut. And they didn't like the fact that she was going to be like her assistant, or like not even assistant, but like the other manager, I guess, basically. I don't know what the titles are, so because I'm not into real estate, but they didn't want Joanna to be that because they thought that the girl Colony should be.
Yeah, let me see if I have.
It was either Colony or Ann, because Ann and Colony were her best sellers. I know I remember that. And so I think that's why even Colony turned on Ann, because she wanted that spot. And so she figured if she showed her loyalty to Sherelle, that she would actually get that spot. But she still gave it to, well, they never even showed who she gave it to.
Yeah, I'm getting I have my notebook from when I reviewed the show.
Okay.
Let's see. Usually I take notes. You see my extensive notes on some of these shows.
Your handy dandy notebook.
Let's see. Because I did want to talk about them. And one of my kids spilled water on my notebook. So now, shoot. Well, but you can continue. I was going to say, with some of them, like I had wrote down what each person was on the other show.
Okay.
But you can just go on because my
kids. I knew the reason why Ann had chosen to go with let me look up this cast one more time. Ladies Who List, right? Yes, cast.
J Love says she or he. Is J Love a woman or a man?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just say she.
I never understood why everyone had to take a cut if the firm was supposedly growing. I didn't get that either. Oh no, we're talking about Selling Tampa.
Yeah, that was on Selling Tampa. Because you said were you saying Sherelle to Neely? I don't know who you said.
Yeah, I'm talking about Selling Tampa though.
Yeah.
Rena.
That was what happened. What J Love was saying, I think.
No, that was, but I understood why Ann was going to go with Rena, because basically Rena was about to give her the spot that Joanna was going to get with Sherelle. Her name is Sherelle. Okay, yeah. So I knew why Ann was trying to take the spot with Rena, because it made more sense for her. She was going to be basically the second head person, and Colony was just like, I don't think this is right. And she ended up telling Sherelle on her, because Colony and Ann were best friends, and she ended up telling Sherelle on Ann, and on Rena. So then Rena and Sherelle had a conversation about it, and she was like, well, I've never made any permanent decisions. And so I think 2 or 3 episodes had happened, and you could just see Sherelle not really feeling Rena anymore, because she really wanted to. Oh, J Love said I'm a woman.
Yeah.
For the names, you never could tell. And we don't want to misgender.
Misgender somebody.
Anyone, yeah. But she was really feeling, so she ended up having another conversation with her about it, and that's when she ended up. Because Colony ended up her and Colony and Ann ended up getting into an argument about what was happening at the firm. And so firm's not the right word, is it?
What'd you say?
Firm's not the right word. What is it called?
I can't hear you because my husband's talking loud. What did you say?
What's the word? Firm's not the right word. That's for lawyers.
Firm? No, it's a brokerage firm. And
okay. So Colony was getting mad at Ann, which is her best friend. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna just break it down real quick. Colony was mad at Ann because she was taking up this offer with agency. That's where I'm looking for, Marsha. Thank you. What's going on, Marsha? Colony was getting mad at Ann for taking up Rena or even considering Rena's offer. So after that happened, what's going on, Janet Holiday? So after that, she ended up telling Sherelle, Colony ended up telling Sherelle what the conversation was. She ended up addressing Rena. Rena did not fully disclose the full conversation. So then Colony went back and told Sherelle the full conversation. So then that's how Ann got involved in it, because she didn't know that Ann was considering going with Rena. So after she did that, she was really nice, nasty, passive aggressive. And I'm talking about Sherelle to Rena, because you could tell she was like, girl, I mean, what are you doing? And then Rena went and bought and was trying to purchase a building down the street from her. And I don't think that she purposely did that, but I think it was a place where it looked great. The place looked amazing, by the way. But I think it was a place that looked amazing to her. She wanted it. and the guy talked her into getting it, and so she ended up contacting Ann again, and Ann was like, listen, I'm going where the money's at, basically. So if the money looks better here, then I'm going to go. And so then you have Joanna. No one in the whole agency liked her because they all felt like, well, why is Joanna, the one being chosen? They also didn't like her because they thought that she was the boss over Sherelle, basically. Or when Sherelle was there, like she was the boss when Sherelle wasn't there. Then you have my girl, Tennille. Shout out to Tennille. Tennille was just doing her thing. She was like, listen, I'm just the baddest one that's up in here. Tennille is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. She was like, listen, I'm not here to help none of these girls. I'm here to make my money and go home. Y'all can have all these positions or whatever. I'm cool with the pay cut as long as I get my paid check. Okay. She was done with it. You had Carla, who was she did the staging, but she was trying to become a agent. And then you had Alexis, who she was married to a basketball player, and she was an agent or studying to be an agent before. I think she just got her license. And so then she came over to the firm because she had already worked with Sherelle before. I remember they were friends. It was one or the other. But she didn't know anything. And so they would take her to like showings and test her on like the information. And so they took her to this house, and there was like this big tree in the backyard. It was a pool. This girl can tell you why the tree was back there, how big the pool was, what was the flooring, what kind of glass was on the windows, how many rooms. Like, she didn't really know anything. So that was basically like the gist of the cast. And then Colony and Ann were the best sellers, and they were best friends. They were like Giselle and Robin, but they both have their own personalities.
Oh, okay.
So that's the breakdown of the cast. I should have reviewed the show.
Yes, I'm gonna have to watch it to see what it was about.
It was really a good show. I know that Tennille got into the argument because when Alexis went and showed that house that she didn't know nothing about, the person that she went to show the house to was either her friend or it was her listing, but she gave it to her. And so when she couldn't, the person was trying to buy the home. Thank you, Marsha. I'm getting it down. As I'm going, I'm thinking I ain't seen the show in a long time. And Marsha said I like the show. So Tennille was upset with Alexis because Alexis couldn't sell a house to save her life. She couldn't sell you anything. And actually, Sherelle ended up firing her at the end. And yes, Janet Holiday is canceled. They canceled it.
Yeah, it wasn't renewed for another season.
So. And they're saying it's because of racism. But I'm trying to get into Tennille real quick because it's my girl. And I want to give out my girl's information real quick. So she was mad at Alexis because they lost the sale. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, maybe this is why they didn't sell it, because they was letting Alexis show the houses. But that might not be why. But she was really mad at her because the person they were showing the house to was like, they were confused. They didn't understand why she showed the house. She didn't know anything. They had no information about the house at all. So they went to the trip to Miami, mm-hmm. and they end up talking about it. And basically it's they got into an argument, but it wasn't like a regular reality TV show argument. It was more like, you know what, they ended up saying like the B word to each other or whatever at a dinner. But the next day she was like, girl, I'm good. You good? We good? We all good. We talked about it. We can talk about it again real quick right now. And it's over. Like, it wasn't that bad. So I mean,
I was going to say, let me ask you this. And I want to know what Marsha, J Love, and Janet think as well. Do y'all think that the show was canceled because of racism? Because y'all have watched it.
Yeah, good question. Good question.
I want to know your opinion. So damn, I'm like,
well, I'm teeter-tottering against racism because I mean, maybe it is because why did they show them selling any houses?
Yeah, I did see where the ladies were saying they were edited. They sold houses, but the way the show was edited, they focused on their personal lives versus them selling the homes. And do we blame Netflix or whoever puts the show out, or
it's
like
Netflix?
Because selling, what was it? What is it? Listed in Atlanta. What was the name of the show we were talking about?
Selling Tampa.
But no, the other show, the Atlanta show.
Selling. Was it Selling Atlanta?
Ladies Who List.
Oh, Ladies Who List. See,
was that a Bravo show?
Is that bad that we are black? We can't remember the names of the shows.
I know. I think
we like it was called something. What was the people's names?
Because we're getting old, so damn. Ladies Who List, I think that was a Bravo show, and they did focus. Bravo produced that show a little bit better than Selling Tampa.
I don't think so.
I think so. To me, Ladies Who List was better than Selling Tampa.
I don't think so.
I couldn't get into Selling Tampa. I just could. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna try again.
J Love said they definitely deserve a second season. I like that show. And Janet Holiday said, damn. In my Flo Evans voice. Oh, meaning because they were black. I don't know, to be honest. Yes, I don't. It's hard to say that.
So yeah, OWN show. OWN did better with showing these people actually selling homes and stuff.
Yes, Marcia said it was a great watch, but unfortunately they didn't show them selling any homes except for one. Wait, they showed them sell one? What? It wasn't that last house, and if that's the one you're talking about, because remember the family who wanted that house that they were trying to sell the house to, they didn't like none of the houses, and so Sherelle ended up going to, I'm glad I remember names now. Sherelle ended up taking them to that. Basically, they had to build the house so they can have, because the wife, she wanted specific things. Let's talk about this real quick. Does this mean what I was talking to about my website business?
What'd you say?
Was it you I was talking to about my website business yesterday?
Oh yeah, with the
let's talk about this
barter system.
Yes. So let's talk about this really quick, because this is actually a really great topic now that I'm thinking about it, because they were dealing with a lot of black people. Right?
Yeah. Oh, so, who they were selling to? Wow.
Hear me out. Because and I just really remember the last house. What's going on the Real Estate Insider?
He watched Selling. We're talking about Selling Tampa. So I want to see
and selling and
Ladies Who List.
I can't remember the name. But this is a really good topic, because we were just about this yesterday, because y'all know I build websites or whatever. And I was saying that it's really hard to work with black people a lot of times. Hear me out before y'all get all mad at me in the chat. It's really hard to work with black people because they want to barter. They don't come to you with what they really want. A lot of times they don't really know what they want. And thank you, Lamar, for the super sticker. They don't know what they want, and it's really hard to work with a lot of black people. And I'm saying this from my own personal experience, because I've worked with a lot of black people when I'm building websites. But when I watched that last episode, I can just talk about that one, because all the other ones I really don't really remember. Besides the one where the girl can remember, she didn't know what she was selling. She could have sold you the pool in the backyard, and you would have just had that and not the house. But sometimes, and y'all hear me out, black people will always say, I don't do black business because of the customer service. But a lot of times, y'all are just bad customers, to be honest. Because there's a list of things that businesses have that, especially with black people, we have like things that we need, so we know how to work with you, because we are black. We know how to work with black people. And y'all never, and I'm not saying y'all in the chat, I'm just saying y'all as black people, or us as black people, because I'm black, we don't do what we're supposed to do. And when she was trying to sell that family at a house, literally what they were asking for, she kept showing that to them. She was like, well, I need a bigger bathroom. I need a bigger bedroom. I need a bigger this, bigger. I'm like, why didn't you just put this down on a list of how big everything needed to be? It would have helped her find you something, instead of making it look like she kept failing every time. Because once she showed her the house that she had to build, well, basically, what you wanted could have been in the email or on the list of things that you wanted, so that she didn't have to do all this. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to think about these things, to be honest, when it comes down to this, because if you go to McDonald's, there's a menu.
Yeah.
Right. Now you can add some lettuce and some tomatoes, mayonnaise, take it off, whatever you want to do, but it's still McDonald's, and they give you bad customer service all the time. I ordered McDonald's yesterday. I didn't even get my milkshake or the stuff that went on my damn thing.
I was gonna say I've had some good experiences with McDonald's lately, and I don't know.
You've had some good experiences, but you've been there so many times where you've actually had good experiences, right?
Yeah.
When it comes down to business, like, you know, being a real estate agent, or with me being a website, you don't have to keep coming back for me to build you another website over and over again. So it's one experience, just one and done, unless you like what I do, and then you have a friend, or you refer me to other people. So it goes off the experience. But how do we have a good experience if I'm telling you, like, listen, email me what you want. I need colors. I need, designs. Send me different designs that you see that you like. Send me, do you have a logo? There's different things that you have to send me to make sure that what you want on the first try, it comes out right. And so when she's selling this house, it's like, well, I want a bigger this. I want a bigger this. That's not what you put down on the list. So maybe you didn't know what the square footage looked like, but that's not her fault. That's not the brokerage or the agency's fault. You didn't know what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, for me, like when I build websites, I'm like, well, give me some examples of what you actually like, so that when I'm building, maybe there's some things that you said you wanted that I'm like, I see what you say you want, but then I see some examples that you like, so I can tweak and, I'm gonna say tweak and twerk, tweak things so that it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. And oftentimes in business, poor ranting. Oftentimes in business, especially with Black business and Black consumers, for some reason we respect the known brands more than we do the smaller Black-owned businesses. And then it's like when we do go into a Black business, right, some of us, it's like we're so comfortable with each other, or we already go in thinking the customer service is going to be bad, that we just go in and show our asses.
Right.
But I'm not going to say all Black consumers are like that. Even if
familiar.
Even if they were selling to Black consumers, and like with any demographic, and I don't want to make it truly about race, but with any customer, if you are a true salesman, you're going to know what you have to ask those questions to know what your customer is looking for too.
Right.
And you have to be skilled at that. And you can't just present something to somebody, because maybe me as a consumer, like if I'm spending my money, I do want it laid out. Like, sell me on you. A lot of times with selling, it's on the person versus the actual product. So I don't know. Maybe I have to see the show.
But my thing is this: I don't even do real estate. I don't even know I'm arguing this argument like this. But I think it's because of my own personal things that I've gone through. But it's also like you can't say, can you just find me a house? I need to know like what you want in the house. Like what is the important things that you want in the house? And when it comes to real estate, from what I've been watching, because I've watched Selling Sunset, I've watched Ladies Who List, I got it right. I've watched Selling Sunset. I just watched Selling the OC. I watched
that old show with Melissa Ford where she was doing sales too. It was like a long time ago.
I've seen that too.
Yeah.
There's another one. They were selling homes in the Hamptons.
And Love Mary Huntsville, they were supposed to be real estate agents.
Nah, don't get me into that. Don't get me into that. But the reality is, Selling Beverly Hills is good with Mauricio. What is that on? But the thing is like, you just can't say, I want to buy something when you're walking into something, or I want to buy something, but I want to make it big, or I want something that's really like family oriented, or something that's just small for a single person. Like, there are details that need to be had when you're trying to buy something.
Yeah. And so but as a salesman, you do have to ask those questions too. Lamar knows from an industry. We used to be.
They do. They asked that family that on the show. So I know that they asked that. But every time they showed them something, she was like, I love everything, but the bathroom needs to be bigger. Girl, she brought you to the bathroom that you said that you wanted. So it's not like they're bringing them to something. And even with real estate, because I watch HGTV too. So we're really good. I know a lot about this part. Some things that you want, you might not be able to get. So maybe you want to build your own damn house. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should have just said that, because everything that you want, because them people on HGTV, they will show you the highest price shit that you want with everything that you could have possibly wanted, but you can't afford it.
Right.
So they'll take you to something that you might be able to afford. It's just a little bit over your budget. Then they show you what you want that you have to fix up, because now this is a part of your budget. You might do some renovations or whatever, but it makes sense because show them everything, right? And then bring them down. And I think, to be honest, when I'm doing websites, I would never do that, because I'm going to spend all my time building better or more than you want, because you're going to pay me for what you told me that you wanted. But when it comes down to real estate, I would definitely ride in that lane. I'm going to show you what you can't afford. I'm going to show you something that's a little bit over your budget, and then I'm going to show you what you can't afford.
Right.
And real quick, let me go through this only a few comments. Marsha said it's on Netflix. Real estate said it's on it's on Bravo. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Missed you on Monday with busy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I put to sleep on Monday. This kids wore me the hell out. That's another story for another day. Non-negotiables versus yes. I'm okay. So Shay B's in real estate as well, right? So you know what I'm talking about. To me, and I want to get in real estate really bad, but like even seeing this, it takes me. Oh no, he said sorry on Netflix. Okay.
Yeah.
And Pamela says dipping into that, like, but hey Pamela.
Hi Pamela.
I want to get into real estate because I know I can sell some shit. I can sell the smallest of the smallest shit. So I hope I can sell something that's bigger. But I would want to be educated on it, not like the girl that was on selling Tampa, who couldn't do that. I also would want my clients to be realistic about what they can do, or just tell me what they want, because I would definitely ride the lane of HGTV. I'm going to show you what you cannot afford. I'm going to show you something that's a little bit over your budget, and I'm going to show you what you can afford.
Yeah. But your goal is to come up with the perfect package for this person. Yeah.
Right.
So.
And I think it's hard sometimes to give people their perfect package until they understand what they can actually afford in that package. Okay.
Yeah. No, I work in sales. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, a lot of it I always thought about doing real estate, but like Shay B said, the non-negotiables versus realistic. And usually the realistic is you can't afford this, basically.
Right.
But you definitely want to. Sometimes I think you want to sell a house so well that they're willing to invest a little bit more into it. Or
the girls was doing that on Selling Tampa though.
Yeah.
Like literally the people that were selling the house, like the agents were just taking them there and showing them what was available, but the owners were willing to expand.
Yeah, and then you do have the people that can't afford some things, but as they used to tell me when I was young trying to buy my cars, I got champagne taste on a beer budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you could be like TK figured out, if you don't know, I can't afford it. You got to come to the realization that you just cannot afford it.
Right. So a lot of times they know they can't afford it, but they're looking for their agent to make a miracle happen.
I'm telling, and with a lot of Black businesses, they do this. On Selling Sunset, like the owners are doing more of this than the buyers. So it shows that the problem wasn't the sellers. It was really the buyers that they had. And maybe, they went to them for that reason. I'm not saying that's true, because I don't think that it's all Black people who feel that way. But I think that there are certain people who seek out Black companies for discounts.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Shay B said, yep, I heard that my whole life. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we're able to be realistic about our expectations and our budgets, okay, then you sit down and you talk with the person that you want to meet with who can do something for you, because maybe my prices are not for you. Maybe you can't afford me, but maybe you have little Johnny over here who you can afford.
Yeah.
Because I've had clients who say, "Oh, well, my cousin just going to do it." You should have called the cousin in the first place.
Yeah, and I'm the cousin. Get somebody else to do it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, like that's okay with me. Like that doesn't break me down. It just made me feel like, you know what? I know what my worth is.
Yeah,
I'm not about to do a whole bunch of work for a little bit of money. I'm not.
Yeah. I will say this. I would love watching all these shows. It makes me want to get into real estate, but real estate to me is just so risky. If I do it, I want to do commercial real estate where I'm dealing with people that do have some money. So,
I would want to flip houses.
Ooh, yeah, that's very lucrative.
But no, yeah, I would love to. Like, there's actually a house that's like across the street from me. I swear God, this saving house for me.
Yeah.
But since I moved over here, I've always said that if I can get this house, and someone told me something that I have never checked into, but I just know, like, if I make this phone call, they're going to tell me this, but I just don't have the resources to even do it. But they were talking about people who like don't lose their home because they didn't pay the taxes, and sometimes the taxes are like $5 or something like that. And I'm so afraid of success when it comes to that. I just never figured it. I never even tried to figure it out.
Sure.
You want me to read this, or you want to read it?
Oh, you can read it.
Lamar said they picked the wrong cast for these black real estate shows. They were looking for drama only rather than business with a spoonful of drama. I don't know if that's true though.
I was going to say what List was about it. He's Candace buy a rental with me next year. I would love to do that, Lamar, with you.
I can't. I'm just like. But no, because when I was short story, but when I was in college, I was online for a fraternity. One of the guys there, he had bought a whole apartment complex. We went in because it was free labor basically, because he couldn't afford it. So he made us do it. And so he owns a whole complex of duplex that we did the spackle, we did the carpet, we did the bathrooms, we did the tile, we did everything in them houses.
Yes. And that, you know what, that's a lot, especially up there in the Midwest and those cities that like Detroit, like my hometown, Milwaukee. You could buy a lot of cheap property and flip it and make some good money. And then I'm not gonna say his name, but a classmate of mine has a construction business as well. So yes, that might be something I consider. I might quit this YouTube stuff and do something that's some real money.
We could do flipping houses down at the Soul Candy Shop. I'm down for it. Listen, and Shay B said my mom has been in real estate and flipping homes for over 30 years, and we have a team that works under her. But her main success has been through flipping homes. To me, I just think that the magic, because I'm an artist at heart, flipping houses and seeing what you actually put together would make me want to sell that even more. Like versus me just, I want to sell my house. I would definitely be so more invested in selling that house. I remember watching the guy who we did all the work for, and I'm like, man, I feel like, man, I got cheated. Should I sue him? But no, it's okay. But I think about that all the time. Like, I could imagine me flipping a house and then trying to sell it versus me trying to sell somebody else's home. I'm going 10 toes down and selling the house that I flipped. Yeah. Not because of the money part, but because I took pride in like really like redoing it.
Right.
Lamar said, he's so dead. What's going on, Prosperity Thick Girl?
Prosperity Thick Girl, I like your profile picture of her bottle.
Hennessy?
The glammed out Hennessy bottle.
Okay, Hennessy. Real estate investing is definitely where the wealth is. I know that. I wish I had the money to start and doing it, because I would definitely get into it. That was my goal before the year, because I had such a great job. before COVID. Like I was saving up for that, but I spent all my savings on COVID.
Yeah.
I was pissed because like I said, the house that is across the street from me, like I know it's my house. I want that. I want to redo the house so bad.
Yeah.
We've been here for 54 minutes about this.
I know. What's the other topic?
It's a really good conversation, I think, for us to just learn this information. Actually, Lamar, do you want to come up and talk about this? And Shay B, if y'all want me to drop the link, I will. If y'all want to just kind of get some information on it, because I mean, we're just talking. We're just talking that we don't do it, but you guys actually work in this industry. So I can drop the link if y'all want to come up and like just give some information.
Lamar is not a real estate agent, but he just knows about real estate.
I mean, but he knows. No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he is. I didn't know that. I mean, his name is the real estate insider. So I'm sure he knows about it.
Yeah, he definitely knows about it.
Yeah. Janet Hollis said flipping houses, you can make big money. Yeah. And Shaby said you should go to school and get your real estate. No, literally, that was my goal before COVID had started. Like I saved up the money so that I can make my first investment when I finished and everything. But the way that they changed my rent here and everything, like it just like financially, it just I couldn't. I mean, I should have still got my license, but I had a goal of what I wanted to do. I wanted to just get the license and I couldn't do nothing with it. So I just never did.
I didn't mean to call the real estate insider, and I can't even say it. Real estate insider. Now I'm a little drink is talking. He knows a lot about sales and stuff. So,
I know. I watch his videos where he talks about, the houses and everybody's houses, the celebrities' houses and stuff. So I know he knows about it. Let me do this.
Drop the link. And where is Lola? She just forgot about us.
No, she got something going on.
Oh, okay.
But if this is where we go, I don't really mind this conversation because I think that it's very important for us as Black people to be, or anybody to be educated about, because it's hard to have a business, period. I don't care what you're selling. He said got halfway through the classes and then YouTube real estate news started popping. And listen, I feel you on that. Right. That seems very interesting, but I would love to walk people through homes, or I would love to walk people through homes that I like redid.
And your favorite cast member on Potomac, Robin, she's doing well with her real estate. Don't she flip homes too?
She flipped a home.
She's doing so well that she needs a prenup.
Is she? It was her mother who flipped the home. It wasn't just her.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I would never add her into that conversation. But yeah, I love the whole aspect. I have a lot of friends who live in Atlanta who are in real estate.
Yeah.
One of my friends, literally one of the wealthiest people that I know.
It's a lot of good land out here and a lot of good property too.
Mm-hmm. And like even where I live at now, they're like flipping houses like every week. It's a new house being flipped. So it's just something that I'm just really interested in, but I don't know anything about it. I want to learn more about it though.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like YouTube.
I would definitely dip as well. I want some residual income.
I might start vlogging more and showing y'all how I'm flipping these houses.
Yeah. I want
that. Lamar?
Hey, look at you. You in Atlanta?
What'd you say?
Are you in Atlanta?
No, I didn't come. I stayed at the house.
I saw your pictures and I was like, he's in Atlanta and didn't even call me. Nah. I thought you was in Atlanta.
Probably in January I'll come.
Looking like money with your
YouTube has been good to me. I got halfway through them classes and I started making money on YouTube by just showing them pictures, a slideshow. Yeah. No thanks. I passed for now. I might finish at some point, but not right now.
So how do you feel about this conversation?
Which part?
Just about the fact that I think that it just depends on like the clients that you are dealing with. especially like knowing what they want versus them just wanting to buy a home or whatever, like, or having a bit. It don't have to be about even buying a home. Just appear as a Black person with a business trying to sell somebody something versus everybody else.
I think it's difficult, honestly. I think the whole familiarity thing kind of gets in the way. It's almost like anywhere you go where there's Black people, it's like there's this bond supposedly that they assume that we have just because we are the same color, and it. I think it affects the business relationship. They expect for you to go easy, or they expect for you to give them a hookup, or approve them just because we're the same color. And I don't like the pressure if I'm on the selling end, and I don't like I feel like even when I'm on the other side of it, they're assuming what I'm saying too about me when that's not necessarily.
No, but think about our old job. We were selling. Did those people want to hook up?
Well, that selling was a little different, I feel like. I feel like that was a little different. I don't want to say what we were doing.
But it's still like the same, like, because
y'all wasn't selling drugs, was y'all?
Nah, I gave that up.
Where we were selling used government funds.
Basically. But we was having to really talk them into it. They were kind of dumb. We was kind of talking them, pushing them into
like
getting
we
in debt.
Talk somebody into a house.
This is true. That is true. But the ones getting a house, well, the ones we were selling, they didn't really know the kind of debt they were truly getting into. They were idiots. And people with a house, I used to do loans. I used to be a mortgage loan officer. And we predominantly had people, Black folks with bad credit and a little bit of money coming in. And they wanted us to do all types of tricks and hula hoops to get them into houses. And they wanted to take advantage of those no doc loans and no credit check loans, the ones where you can get a big old house, $1 million house, and only pay the amount of mortgage you would pay for a $300,000 house because it was available to do that. And then when that mug started flexing, that arm started flexing, they lose their house and they blame us.
For
but we explained it to you. This is your rate right now, but in 3 years it can go up or down. Most likely it's going up. Do you want to get this house? So your payment gonna go up by $400-$500. You gonna get it, or could go down. They want it. They just want to be able to floss and have this big house to show everybody and can't afford it.
Was this around tax season?
I was gonna say, did they think about the property property taxes and all that?
They didn't really think about that. They feel like if they thought that just because they could have kind of afford it based on the metrics at that time, they wanted to get into it. They didn't care what the repercussions were. If I can get in it now, 3 years down the road, I don't care if I'm gonna lose. I don't care if the payment going up. They figure they ain't thinking about that.
Have y'all ever seen that show on Netflix? It's called I don't know what it's called, but they choose a wedding versus like buying a house.
Marriage or something. Marriage or mortgage or something like that.
We choosing a mortgage.
You ain't lying.
Let me tell you something. These people were choosing them weddings over that damn mortgage. And I'm like, y'all can afford it. Like, that don't make no damn sense to me. There was I will never forget, there was this couple that was on there. They were living in the man's mother's basement. And they chose a wedding over having their own and the mother wanted them out that damn house. You could tell by the way she was talking. She wanted them out of the house, but they chose that wedding.
That's stupid.
She was going to put half down on the house.
That is so crazy. That's what I was thinking. People don't realize with homes they build value over time. Like I don't get it, and I think a lot of it is just they don't know. Yeah. And so I would want to be that real estate agent that would truly try to teach them. Like that, show them the equity in home buying and all of that, like what they can get out of it.
Yeah.
Now, how long do they have to keep the house before you can keep your money?
Before you can keep the money in the house, the value of the house.
No, before you as the agent
keep the money.
It don't matter. It don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a good one for them because
I didn't give
you want to choose to buy the house. I owe my commission check.
That's what I did. I ain't gonna lie. I was part of that whole crash, when all the people getting all these loans and houses they couldn't afford. I was in that. That's when I first got in the mortgage business. I didn't give a damn. You grown. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. It's up to you to decide. I'm getting my commission. I don't give a shit.
Just make sure you made your own decision.
Yeah, and yeah, that was that.
I think this is an interesting conversation because I just think that, you know, when it comes down to us having businesses, this is probably why a lot of us people don't have them. I seen a big spike in businesses during COVID because I never struggled during COVID because I was building websites the entire time because Black people were building businesses during COVID. Now, did they keep them after they got back to work?
Yeah, because I have my thing was a business, but I got to renew it, my LLC. But I got it during COVID. I didn't get no PPP loan. I wish I would have. I wish I would have.
I should have got PPP loan. I'm like, yeah, they can do it again.
I wish I would have got one because anybody went to jail for one yet. So
that part.
Ooh, I missed out.
But I just wish that, you know, that Black people would understand that it's not always the customer service. It is the customer a lot of the time. I would say like almost 75% of the time. And I'm being nice with 75%.
I agree. I remember I always use the reference when I go down to the hood to get some soul food. There's this place called Sweet Georgia Brown's. Candace, you know about Sweet Georgia Brown? It's like the most. You like it?
It's nasty, and my child is.
They give you these huge portions. They got these turkey wings or something. But the scariest thing about it, I'd be so apprehensive coming in there like a square, and you be in line in this old broke down place, and you don't have no time to look at the food. You got to know what you want as soon as you get in there. Because as soon as you walk up to the thing, what you want? What you want? I'm like, God, no.
Look with them. Are they the one? It's one of them that one of the soul food places you only can pay cash. It's one of them that I think it's them.
Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Cash only, and you got to hurry up. You got to know. You can't look. You got to know what you want. They push you on the line.
Where was that at?
In Dallas.
In Oak Cliff in Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas.
There's a place that's in I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's Rudy's. That's Rudy's that was cash only, I think. Used to be the chicken spot. I think they take cards now, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you about to say again, Chuck?
No, I was done.
Oh, there's a place that's in Chicago. I love this place. It's called MacArthur's. But I don't live there. But people that live there, a lot of them don't like it. But if you go in there, like all the celebrities go in there to eat the food there. The last time I went, the food. Oh, don't Chi-Town. Don't you live in Chicago?
I agree.
People do not like it. And I went the last time for my 26th birthday, I think. And I remember I liked the macaroni and cheese that was there. When I went back the next time, like it was like sliced cheese on the top. American cheese.
They changed ownership.
I was like, who is cooking? Look, Chi-Town St. MacArthur's is not good food. But when I went there, the first time I went, the food was so good. I took food home when I left there. But the last time I went, it was like sliced American cheese on top of the macaroni and cheese. I was like, who
I don't like the soul food places here in Atlanta. I don't either. It's only good for Atlanta's only good for wings and hookah.
But my family, they loved This Is It. My family, when they visited here, they love This Is It.
This Is It is, to me, it's okay, but it's overpriced. What were you about to say, Lamar?
Even the OLG, is it good? Old lady game?
OLG is good. I have been there. I'm gonna say that. I don't know what you about to say, but I'm gonna say that.
Sponsorship from Candy.
No, but when we went, so me and Busy went when Busy came to visit, because we were reviewing Candy in the Game. They gave us the food that so first of all, Candy didn't buy us anything. We had to buy, some of the cast members bought us some stuff, but the main stuff that we ate, we bought that stuff. I would say the fried deviled eggs was really good that I ate. The macaroni and cheese that I ate was good. Those are the two things that I like the most. Everything else, I think we had some wings too that was good, but I don't remember anything else.
You can't go wrong with wings. That's easy.
Right. You like.
Well, it wasn't like but the sauce that was on the wings was good, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Shaitan said that's not good. See, I don't trust you being Arthur's again now. They just did your food right because they knew that you are a content creator. People, you know what? People have said that to me before.
Yeah. Because from things that I've heard, I've never been to OLG because the reviews are horrible. And like I've had friends that go there. They from the when you first get in, the customer service is horrible. They get on you about your parking. Then like I had a friend that waited at the bar for a long time for a drink, and the bartender got upset that my friend asked to see the manager. And they did her, and this friend has her own, she's a veterinarian with her own practice.
Wow.
And treated her like she was just trash. And the girl, after the manager was called, the waitress come and was like, I was gonna make your drink. You just didn't want to wait. Like, this is all going on at Candy's. Oh, geez.
That is so much the norm at those type of places. I wonder how it is at Sweetie Pies in St. Louis.
It's shut down now. She done closed them all.
Oh.
Let's go. We'll never know.
You know where else my family like to eat here that I'm like, I don't know how they like this food is what's the place across the street from BusyBlu? Mary Max.
Isn't that
Mary Max?
Mary Max Tea Room. But that's white. People don't realize that's a white owned place.
Well, they explain it to you though. When you walk in, they explain it to you that
it's comfort food.
Yeah, because it's an old tea house from slavery or something like that.
Really?
And the part that is really effed up to me is that everybody who is serving is black. I'm like, I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
The house.
I can't.
Yeah, the house Negro.
I'm like TK. I ain't got it. You know.
Are they wearing white? They're not dressed in white, are they?
They all look like slaves in there to me. That's what they look like. They're like, would you like to sit down and eat? No, I want to sit down and eat. I would not like to sit down. I just want to sit down and eat. Just take me to my damn table. It just seems like slavery all day in there to me.
Yeah,
when they explained the story, I was like, this is my first and my last time eating here.
Mary Mac's Tea Room could be similar, Lamar, to Babe's Chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're right on.
Babe's Chicken is like that country home style. Yep. Everybody get 4 pieces of chicken.
Yeah, they got the family style. Everything here, you got to share the mashed potatoes and all.
Yeah, you got to share all the sides.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yep. You sure do. They bring you everything. Everybody has to just pick out of the same thing. Mm-hmm. Now, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, so are the white people on the other side? Like, do they do the same thing? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like slavery to me.
Let me think about Cotton Patch too.
Oh, I've never been there because the name is Cotton Patch. I was not going.
I was literally about to say that.
I never thought about it.
I'd rather go to Luby's.
I never thought about they call this mess Cotton Patch. That means I want to go no more. What the hell?
That just sounds bad.
Horrible.
Yeah. But what else y'all want to talk about? We got like a million other topics. We done stayed on real estate for like over an hour.
I always have fun with y'all, but it's always brief. I got to go out of show in a minute. I got to go on tomorrow. No.
Yeah, in Chi-Town. I did see that Mims was at OG. He has an
OG
review tonight. I saw that he was with Patrick earlier today. I mean, he took a picture with Patrick.
Who is Patrick?
The parking guy. Yeah, he works in the parking lot. He owns. Well, I think he owns the parking lot, something like that. But it's Candy's cousin.
Oh,
he should have went. I think
that we didn't all get to go out. Mims asked us to go out, but I was at work. So.
And I was too. I didn't even get off until by the time you got off too.
Yeah.
And when I seen, I was like, he should have went at nighttime because they have the Friday Night Vibe thing. It would have been a better time. And then maybe if we would have all went, I don't know what his food was like, but. Food would have been
perfect.
And the drinks
at one time.
Because I think when me and Busy went, like each person from the cast bought us something, but we had to buy our main courses because we had some fried pickles or something fried. I don't remember what it was. Something fried we had. But whatever it was good. I don't remember what it was though.
Chi-Town said cotton patch is good. Okay, Chi-Town.
We gotta go check. You gonna go check out OLG with me when I do come to Atlanta, Candy?
Yeah, and so Deb gonna come too. We gonna.
Yeah, I'm talking you too, Deb.
I didn't get asked to go, so you can go.
I didn't know you was in Atlanta.
Yes.
No. We hang out sometimes.
Yes,
it's been a long time.
He was joking.
Oh man. Yeah, all three of us and whoever else in Atlanta.
I'll call in advance so we have good food.
Cool.
Yes, because I'm not gonna want to spend my money and the food is horrible.
And we're gonna check out Nene place.
You know what you should try though? Did y'all watch Candy in the Game?
I don't know none of these people y'all naming Patrick and
so there's a guy that's on the show. His name is Brian, but he has these things called soul rolls.
Yeah.
Now that was good.
But he was making them out of his house or something like that.
No, he has his own space now.
Oh, okay.
He's on Grubhub, Uber Eats. He's on everything now. So he's been verified where he can actually sell things from wherever he's making it. What's going on, Chris Maxwell?
Hey, Chris Maxwell.
What's up, Chris?
Okay, so let's pull up something else. Oh, we didn't got to put the whole article. Nick Cannon is suspected to pay at least $3 million annually in child support to the six women, because we had 12 now. That he will soon share 12 children. So it's 6 women he has shared 12 children with.
I'll catch y'all later. I'm out of here. Thank y'all for coming on. I ought to go start my show.
All right.
Dude.
I was like, I'm out. No, but
that's a lot of money.
Yes.
And I mean, I know he has millions, but that's going to dwindle down. And I don't think he has like is he working right now?
I don't believe so. I just see him always making statements about stuff.
Yeah, because his talk show got canceled. He's not on Wild 'N Out. Is he still on Wild 'N Out?
He might be. To be honest, I don't follow Nick Cannon. I just always see when he makes remarks about stuff, but I assume he's on Wild 'N Out still.
Okay. I know they took it from him before, but I think saw him come back. What's going on? Dot from NC says, interesting. I would not eat there based on the name alone. For example, when I was looking for a house, I refused to look at properties in subdivisions with plant. Oh, yes.
And Atlanta has a lot of those.
They sure do.
Georgia has a lot of subdivision plantation names.
They sure do.
Yeah, I think they purposely do that so we won't move in.
I believe it. Because I remember there was a story about this guy who bought a plantation, and people were confused as to whether it was good or not because of the trauma that went on at the plantation.
I saw a story where a guy, he bought a plantation, but when he bought the home, I don't think he knew it was a plantation home. And then once he knew about it, this was on YouTube. Once he found out it was a plantation home, he traced his ancestors back, and they were actually slaves at that home.
On that plantation?
Yes. And so it was like bittersweet because at least you now own the property of the people that once owned your family, I think. And they can do whatever they want with it. Like him and his family they liked the fact that they were able to buy it because they knew their ancestors built that, because the home, a lot of what was built in the home was built by the slaves. And so yeah, it was bittersweet, I guess you could say.
I'm gonna tell you, if that was me, if I had the money to, I would buy that and I would tear that shit down. That would be the only reason why I bought a plantation. Especially if even if I bought it and didn't know that they were on there, first of all, for the plantation period, I would still do the same thing. But finding my family was there, I would find out who sold me this shit, and then I might go to jail tomorrow. But that's a different story for a different day as well. I don't think I could. I don't think I could to live in a place where there was a plantation.
Yeah, that was a plantation. Yeah.
And I think that the dude was like taking them on, because there's places where you can go where they take you on tours.
Oh, yeah, I
plantations
see in South Georgia. Don't
Yeah.
get on one of them buses with the top off, because that's what they have down there.
You go, you might not come on. Slavery still exists in some places.
Yeah, that's what they used to say about South Georgia, that they still had some slaves down there.
Shy-Town said, I want the egg rolls, and J Love said he does still do Welling Out. Okay.
All right.
So maybe his money is still coming in from that. Oh, and he has Disney money too. I forgot about that. So maybe that's okay.
Didn't he have his own network or something at one time? Or
Nick Cannon
production company? I thought he owned something that was like a production company or a network, or I can't remember, but
I don't remember that.
My phone.
He'll be in jail with Bill Cosby.
He has some money.
No, I know he has money.
But him paying what he pays in child support, that's why I wonder. I hope this isn't happening with him. But I sometimes wonder, like, is he terminally ill? And is that why he's doing this? Look at my daughter.
That could be it. So are we done with this Nick Cannon story?
Yeah, we can go on. I was just gonna look up if he owned a network at one time.
Oh, go ahead. You got a little bit of time. Ranting said he has lupus.
I know he has lupus, but I thought maybe it was something else.
What's going on, Kamiko? Incredible is the company that he still has it. Oh, Incredible, Nick Cannon does. And Sunshine said, my people are from Mississippi and we still have a cotton field across the road from her childhood home. Her and her siblings own the land.
See, yeah. And hey, Sunshine.
I would never be on the plantation. I'm sorry. Have you all watched Alicia Keys? No, I didn't see this. No, what happened with this?
It's based off of, I don't want to tell the whole movie, but it's based off of a true story. Well, parts. But Keke Palmer, her character is a slave. And what's crazy is she escapes the plantation, runs into the street, and there's a car coming, a semi truck with common driving. So come to find out, it's actually the 60s, and her specific family didn't even know that black people were free. That particular
what is this on?
Huh?
What channel is this on, or what?
I think I saw it on Amazon Prime. I think that's where I watched the Prime TV or Prime Movies, whatever the Amazon.
Got from NC. If you could put where that's at and the name of it in the chat, I would love to see it.
It's on Prime, Amazon Prime.
What's the name of it though?
Alice. It's called Alice.
Oh, okay.
And it's good.
Why did I just say? Did you watch this show with Alicia Keys? Yep, my drinks kicked in.
And yes, ranting. I know that lupus for men, I know it's way more like harsher on men's bodies and systems than it is women. So I know that. But do you think lupus is enough to make him want to just keep having all these kids?
I think maybe he's just trying to leave his legacy to people.
But he done left his legacy 12 times.
Well, I think his first two with Mariah Carey, they have that already. Like they nobody can take that from them. But maybe he's just trying to give out. Now the women that he's choosing, I don't agree with that. But I think maybe he's just trying to make sure that his wealth, stays once he leaves.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that him and Mariah Carey had a prenup.
Yeah, because she had way more money than him, I think.
Absolutely. She still does to this day. And now his money's dwindling down from all these kids. But I would hate for him if this is the case. Like, what if he doesn't, something doesn't happen to him and then he has all these kids and he goes bankrupt because of that?
I don't think he's going to go bankrupt because, like Randy said, he still has, is it an Incredible? Is it Nickelodeon? Is that what it is? Like a.
He said it's Incredibles. This is the company that he still is.
Is it a branch of Nickelodeon? I know. I thought it was something affiliated with Nickelodeon.
I know he owns a part of Nickelodeon. I do know that.
Yeah. Chris Maxwell, he said, what's going on with Tamara?
This Tamara story is not even a big story. This was like a filler one. I thought I was trying to get to longer stuff before Nola came, but I don't think Nola's going to come at this point. So this is not even a long story, but Tamara's secret to lasting marriage with Adam Housley is her sex goals list. Now, to me, like, why do we have to hear about Tamara's sex goals list, her marriage now? Like, we never heard about this before.
Wait, what? What's going on with it?
It says Tamara Maury's secret to lasting marriage with Adam Housley is her sex goals list. Let me see if they even show it. Do they show it? Or do they say it? Because I didn't think they showed it. It says the sister alum spoke about her aspirations in the bedroom while promoting her memoir. You should sit down for this on Jennifer Hudson. She's on Jennifer Hudson's show. This is already going downhill. Thursday, the reason why I wanted to talk about it is I've been married for over a decade. Mari 44 explained jokingly, like, why'd you have to say that? Patting herself on the back. Why she patting herself on the back? For me, staying happily married is having sex goals, and I don't think there is anything wrong with women being vocal about it. The Tia and Tamara alum acknowledge that Housley 51 hasn't read that part of the book yet. She noted he said it's because it's embarrassing, but he knows about some of the sex goals. Hello. The couple married in 21, so we didn't know, and she didn't tell us anything. My question was, why Tia is getting divorced? Why are we hearing about her and his marriage now? Like, we never heard about this before. Never been a story or nothing like that. Why are we like? What were the sex goals? Like, why? If this was this because of it, you want us to read the book? I'm never going to read a book from Tamara about having sex. Okay, I'm not.
The fact that you said it's going downhill because it's on Jennifer Hudson's show.
Because are you watching that?
No.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're watching Jennifer Hudson's talk show. Put a 2 in the chat if you are not. And while we wait on that, are you watching it?
No.
I would never even watch it. Like, I mean, it just sounds boring. I feel like she's going to scream at me because her voice is just. I don't like her singing at all. I don't dislike her, but I'm just not watching that. Right. So we got 1 from Ranting, but Chris Maxwell is watching it, and so is J Love.
No, Ranting is watching it.
Oh, is watching it. Chris, they're not watching it. See, my drinks are kicking in. Now, Ranting, why are you watching it? Like, what's making you tune in? I would love to know. Because they said she keeps singing to everybody, and I'm like, I love Jennifer Hudson's voice, but I've said this before, and I will say it again. When Jennifer Hudson is singing, it sounds like an old Negro spiritual to me, and I don't want to hear any of those anymore. Doc from NC said 2. Sunshine said 3. I was not aware she even had a show. I added some words. I'm not watching it. So yeah, the 2 is for people who are not watching it. Okay, yeah, you said that. Okay. So yeah, Ranting, why are you watching this?
Yes.
I would like to say, what's making you tune in? I would love to know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who else show I ain't watching. It's Sherry Shepherd's. Okay. And I was big on supporting her. But when she got rid of Hot Topics, I'm like, well, then what am I watching for? I don't want to watch you interview your friends.
Exactly.
Ranting said, I like it. She has some good stories from everyday people. I also like when she had Simon on and stunned on him. He eliminated her on
American Idol.
American Idol. I thought it was I'm like, it was AL. American Idol. And she won her Oscar that year. Okay.
Next year, yeah.
I'll give it to you. Talk show hasn't been the same since Wendy. Yes, took her first break. Mm-hmm. I mean, Sherry, I know people were, I think she changed her formula because people were saying she's not Wendy Williams. I think she had the potential to do a show that was similar to hers and just take off like the people buy the selling stuff on there or something. I mean, the View does that, so I mean, it's not like that would have been something that you could have changed. But I don't know why you interview two people on every show. Where is the hot topics? That's what I want to know. That's what I was watching Wendy Williams for. That's why I stopped watching The View, because they stopped doing hot topics.
Yeah, I agree.
They got
back to Doc from NC. The Alice movie is on Amazon Prime.
Yes, I'll put that up already.
And then Ranting said that with Nick Cannon, going back to him, that it is his company that he started. He produces shows, movies, and music. They also have merchandise. So,
on Wild 'N Out.
Wild 'N Out. I think that is a show done by. Well, no, Wild 'N Out was done by somebody else because they took it away from him at one time, didn't they?
MTV. Yeah,
it was on MTV. So I don't know now.
Chris Maxwell said her show is boring and lame. What's going on, Caramel Apple? It is, though. I mean, to be honest, like sometimes, like you just can't support everything. Now, you know, and I've already stretched my limitation with who I don't want to support with Tammy Roman. I can't do it with Jennifer Hudson. I do watch Sherry Shepherd's clips on YouTube because I don't want to watch the whole show with the commercials and everything and all the extra stuff that she does with, you know, what you should buy. I'm like, all things you kept that.
Right. Can you tell me? I do want to move on to Lyrica Anderson. So I saw where Safari and A1 basically said that they made up the story about Safari being with her for the show. What did she say? I didn't see her response. What did Lyrica say?
Tell that story while I pull it up.
So earlier today, I saw where Safari. He went on Twitter and basically said that the whole him messing with Lyrica Anderson was something made up by him and A1 for the show. That it was fake. It was not scripted, but they made it up basically. I wanted to hear what Lyrica said because Lyrica seems like she was just shocked that all of this was being said.
Nobody believes her though. So here we go.
Okay.
Nobody believes her. I don't believe her. So A1 Safari knew. And after the show went off, we never heard nothing else about it. Are they still even together? Who knows? But it says Lyrica Anderson to Safari apology about false hookup claims, photos. Safari is coming clean about what really happened between him and Lyrica Anderson. The former, where is there a Nat in here? The former Love and Hip Hop Hollywood star revealed that she's happy now that the rapper cleared the air about the matter. Are those nipples over here? Let me take my thing down. Cleared the air about the matter, even though it took years for him to do so. I didn't reply or comment on the post because what do you say others? I think she meant say to others. What do you say other? Oh, what do you say other than what I have said all along? It did not happen. So she told the Shade Room. However, there is nothing more humiliating than for a woman to be accused of something that she did not do and then have that lie take wings. Lyrica went on to say, very hurtful to hear and live through for years. Now Safari has apologized to me privately, and I'm happy that he's now done it publicly. I am in a positive space in my life and have no room for negativity. Hopefully now we can put this situation to rest. Blessings.
Yeah, because remember she was pregnant at the time. So I don't know. I don't know. All these shows are fake, but the funniest part about that episode was when Ray J was like, "There's nothing wrong with a brotherly fade," because he wanted them to fight. I thought that was hilarious. But
my favorite part was for Brooke Valentine when she was like, "No wonder she got a husband and a side piece." Now, what is she lit?
But to me, she looked like she was really shocked. I'm just saying, based on the show, she looked like she was really shocked that this happened. What you laughing at?
I love when Brooke Valentine said that. I'm sorry. I say that all the time in my real life. Now, what does she live? She got a husband inside. No. Now, what is she doing all this? She got a husband inside bitch. Now, what is she lit? Meanwhile, Marcus is out here got a whole baby allegedly on the way. Like, she would just. Brooke Valentine is one of my favorite people on Love and Hip Hop that I've ever watched.
Mine too. I love her because she just is so crazy. Like, she loved her Marcus.
She did, and remember when she pulled up when she pulled up to the girl when she came in from the paternity test.
Yes. Now I thought that was fake though.
I thought maybe Marcus and the girl was fake, but Brooke was reading that girl for real. When she threw them condoms, I was like, "Oh, my girl was lit today again." And then I loved her because her and damn, the girl's name is in my head too. The light-skinned girl with the blonde hair. What is her name?
Oh, and she's going through drama right now with her husband. Are you talking about her?
She wears a lot of makeup.
You talking about, and she has a lot of plastic surgery.
What's her name? Or do you know?
Through drama. Let me see if I can look her up. If I think the one that got into it with Tierra Marie on the original. Are you talking about her?
You probably don't even remember this girl who I'm about to say.
And the one that goes back and forth with Masika.
No, that's not her. This girl, you haven't even seen her anymore.
Who is she?
Brave Williams. I didn't get to finish looking up. Brave Williams. Huh?
I said, who the hell is that? I don't know.
I was like, you ain't gonna know who she is. But Brave was on one season. But Brave and Lyrica have a song together. Is it Brave and her?
See, I was thinking Sunshine said it Hazel E. I was thinking Hazel E.
Not Hazel E. No. Because she got a song called You Tried It. That's why I really like her from that song. But her and Lyrica have a song together. I love the song.
And Doc from NC, she does sound like Miss Wanda with her husband and boyfriend. But it was all made up. It was all a lie, according to Safari.
No, I'm talking about Brooke. I'm talking about Brooke and Brave Williams. I'm sorry,
Doc from
No. I know what you was reading, but I'm talking about Brooke Valentine and Brave Williams. They have a song called. Brave's song is called "You Tried It." Dang, I can't even think of the song that they have together.
What is it, Mr. SoDeb? And Air.
I feel like I'm typing so fast, I can't even find it. But I ain't spelled nothing right. Brave Williams, Brooke.
Yeah, let me look up Brave Williams because I don't know who the hell that is.
I can't even find it. So I used to play it on my radio show like every week. And I can't even find it now. Let me see if I can do it on Apple Music.
I'm looking at her. I guess I didn't watch when she was on Love, or what is it, Love and Hip Hop?
She was only on for one season.
What season? And did she not have that many episodes?
I don't even really know.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
But one of the guys that was at the radio station that I worked with interviewed her. This is even how I even know that she even had the song. She's
cute. Look at this. I like this picture of her.
Yeah, she's a cute, but she wears a lot of makeup. Like, it's so, I'm like, girl, take some off.
Maybe she wears it to give herself some like melanin because she looks really, really light.
She looked light with the makeup.
Yeah. She's pretty. She's giving Giselle though in some of her pictures when I look at her.
Anyway, listen to You Tried It. You Tried It is one of my favorite songs. I used to play it on my show all the time. Her and Brooke have a song that I can't find it. I can find it on YouTube.
Are they bringing back Love and Hip Hop? Was it LA or Hollywood, whatever it was?
Hollywood.
I liked it. It was one of my favorite franchises. I was liking it better than Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and of course I like Love and Hip Hop New York as well. I never really liked Love and Hip Hop Miami because it was just too ratchet for me.
Was it her? Is it? I don't know. It's somebody. It might not be the same guy I'm even talking about. Because I don't see it anywhere.
So what else was you going to talk about today?
So I wanted to talk about my ex-future husband.
Ooh. Juan Dixon?
I said my ex-future husband, not my husband. Hold on. Columbus Short.
Oh, he's crazy.
Because, hold on, Twitter brings back official verified. Okay, we got some breaking news, so let's do that. Before we do that. So, this is how the news goes, y'all. We're just going to go with it. So, y'all know that you can pay $8 for your verified badge on Twitter. It says Twitter brings back official verified badges because Elon Musk doesn't know what to do.
Did you see my little article I sent y'all where, remember we talked about them and they and my employee? Mm-hmm. So he's making the people that use the pronoun them and they pay $16 a month to use it because it's multiple people to him.
I remember you told me that. I remember you said that.
I thought that was hilarious.
You know what? This is on my title. This song's on my title. Well, we're going to talk about that right now.
Okay.
How did you feel? So I was on Twitter earlier. We didn't have to read the article. I was on Twitter earlier. People were making fun of everybody who had all these verified accounts now. It didn't make it seem like
exclusive.
I was watching 82 yesterday, and he was like, it just made it fun to like make it to get verified.
Yeah.
And like now it's like anybody can do it, and there's no rights because Kathy Griffin was verified. Listen, I'm thinking this is my last time drinking this. Kathy Griffin went on and he suspended her.
Yeah, well, she put up his picture and changed her name to Elon Musk.
She wasn't the only one though.
Well, I don't know.
There was a podcast. Did you see the podcast who did it?
Oh no, I didn't see it. I don't use Twitter like that because I've never liked Twitter. Sometimes I tweet or whatever, but I like Instagram and of course YouTube and Facebook.
Twitter is like my favorite place to be.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not a person that puts up a lot of status.
What the hell I want to say?
Huh?
So I can go and say what the hell I want to say.
You can still say it. Go ahead and pay your $6 a month. Was it $6 a month to get
$8?
Oh, $8.
But no, Twitter has always been a free space because I remember in 2009 when I joined, it was Twitter After Dark. Of course, you guys can see
Twitter at that time too.
In 2009, was you on Twitter After Dark?
No, not on After Dark. On regular Twitter. Regular Twitter.
No, regular Twitter. Twitter After Dark. After midnight, people would start posting news and everything. But before 6 o'clock, you just take it down.
That wasn't in my ministry.
That's before you can screenshot. You can't screenshot nothing at the time or nothing like that. So it was safe.
Awesome, princess. Awesome, the princess. I'm laughing at her. Hey, Young Rich.
Wait, did they take what away in the morning? Was it Twitter After Dark? And what did Princess say? I've been in the bushes, boo. On call. Hey, sis. I dropped the link.
Yes.
I drop it again.
Drop it again. And I was gonna try to drop it. I'm like, wait, this ain't my shit.
we got to get that together.
Yes.
I want to know what that song is called, and that's gonna drive me nuts, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna put it on my community tab when I find it. But no, Twitter After Dark. Twitter was so fun when it first started. I met a whole group of people during Twitter when it first started, because I'm gonna tell you who was the biggest person that I followed was Solange and Erykah Badu.
I love me some Solange.
Erykah Badu and Solange ruled Twitter at the time. You wanted to know whatever they said, and so I was on Twitter trying to figure. I had my notifications on, and whatever they said, I got the notification because I need to know what both of them were saying.
When I originally got on, I followed the Housewives, and then I would tweet about Glee. At the time, Glee was big, and that was my show. So I was tweeting about it, and that, and Bad Girls Club. That was my other show.
Oh, I follow Bad Girls Club. I did follow that.
So we had some good kikis about Bad Girls Club on Twitter.
You probably had seen some of mine and you didn't even know. Because we used to go in on Bad Girls Club on Twitter. It did not matter. We was going in on Bad Girls Club. But Solange and Erykah Badu used to say stuff all the time that was like very profound. Or they would give you some insight on what's going on in the industry. And so you wanted to follow both of them because they are not like your regular celebrity people. Like they just say anything, but with class. Okay. Yeah. And then midnight, it was Twitter After Dark. And before 6, it was Taken Down. Okay. Oh, hold on. Wait. You see, Captain I want to be. I'm watching this. Now, hold on. We were that long.
Should be like, all right.
I'm going to be on a tangent.
I think Cat is older than us. But
Young Rich. I have been asking for Cat for the last. They need Morgan back too. If Cat's coming back, Morgan should come back. Cat was my favorite bad girl.
Yeah.
You remember Cat?
Yes, I remember Cat.
Cat was whooping ass and asking questions later. Okay. That was my girl. There was nobody fucking with Cat.
I loved her and Tanisha. Tanisha will always be my favorite.
Tanisha was she's my all-time favorite.
And Natalie Nunn, of course. I was a big Natalie Nunn fan. I don't like her off
now. Yeah.
She seemed. I don't know.
I liked her on the show too.
I loved her on the show. She was the first girl I saw with the big booties. It looked like her booty was done, but I was loving it.
But hold on. So when does season 5 start? Because I need to. I still even have Zeus. When does season 5 start? Because I have to watch season 5. Young Rich said Tommy, Kat, Natalie, and from Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. She's not a bad girl.
I know they were doing auditions.
Lauren London. Oh, I'm about to say Lauren London.
That's who I thought the actress. Lauren London. Like she's on Patties too.
No, I knew you was talking about Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. I don't give a damn who's on the show. I'm reviewing that shit. Kat is my all-time favorite bad girl. I love Natalie. I love Tanisha, but Kat was my favorite girl. Her and Morgan, even though they got Morgan out in 2 days. It's like because me and my sister watched Bad Girls Club faithfully.
Yeah, I did too.
It was Morgan. It was Kat. And it was that girl that was calling Barbie.
I forgot. I have to go back.
Because that's the one that Dirty D. She was on that one.
Yeah.
Brandy was on that one. And the girl with the black and white hair.
Oh, she was cute. She was the one that they acted like was the cutest. I know who you're talking about. She was like,
the cutest one was
Latino. But the one with the black and white hair was like Latino. I thought she was like, I don't know what she was. But
let's look at the cast of
she was they edited her like she was just so beautiful.
Because she kept on choosing the wrong team. Club season 5 cast. Here we go. That's it.
Cast.
Leah.
Yes.
It was Leah, Morgan, Brandy. I don't know who. I remember Erica, Kristen, who they call Barbie, Kat. Wait, there was two. Oh, wait, there's two. There was two Kristens.
It was
Kristen Hopkins.
Christina.
Oh, Christina, and then Daniela was Dirty D. Kat is coming back. Yo, I'm reviewing the shit out of this show. I'm telling y'all that now. I have been asking for years about Kat because she left after Barbie left because they did not do it.
But wasn't Kat the one? But something happened in Jamaica with her. I thought
they was on the beach and they got into the fight with the people that didn't like the cast from the Bad Girls Club.
With the men was inappropriate with them though, and then something. It was like
they
a fight.
Were. Yep, that's true.
Like a knife was pulled out. I don't know, but Kat did something.
Nope. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
but it was because of the fans of the show because they went to a club,
right?
And she was not. Barbie was her last friend that was left because Brandy, what's the other one? Leah. And I want to say Erica because I remember. I don't think that she was like a main person, and Christina, they didn't get along that well. But I'm telling you, the trio. If I wish Morgan would have stayed longer because remember when Morgan came, she left day 2.
Yeah,
because Brandy and them dragged her down them steps. She went and she destroyed the fourth wall. They threw her bed in the pool with her clothes.
I tweeted about that because I was like, so we just fight people on the first day when they
Yep.
But I didn't like it. Just seemed like they was jumping people.
My girl Kat is coming back. Y'all have no idea how excited I am about this. I have literally been talking about this for years. I can go talk to my sister and tell her this is happening. And
Morgan reminded me of one of those. I'm trying to think. Was she like a Valley girl? It was something about her personality.
I feel like she was like the Latino girl. No, she wasn't white.
I know she wasn't white, but she acted like I don't think
she was better than everybody. I'm gonna tell you that. I know that she was better than everybody.
Like that Beverly Hills type of attitude, like LA. This is LA, and this is what we did.
And that's why Kat had teamed up with her, and I was like, "Oh, so this is the team. This is the dream team." I was down for it because it was her and Kat, and I was like, oh my God, I'm ready for this. And when Morgan left, I was sad, but then Barbie had came. Yeah. Because I feel like this is not, Younger says, inbox me. Because I think there was more girls in this.
There was. I think season 5 was like one of the last seasons I watched.
Me too.
I was getting tired of like the first day they jumping people for rooms, and it was just too much going on for me.
See, I don't know all these girls. So we got Natalie Nunn for this new season. Krishan.
I like Krishan.
I don't want to watch Krishan. Like I don't.
I think she deserves her flowers. I wish she would leave Blueface.
I was talking about that. She got her own show with Blueface.
I know, and I hate it. I saw that trailer and I was like, "Come on now, this is just a mess." I really want her, and I know this is horrible, but I want her to get away from Blueface, and I want her to go into business with Diddy. You know, Diddy puts people on. Krishan is popping right now, and I think Diddy could really help her.
If she gonna keep that tooth in.
But
otherwise, I ain't watching that shit. I don't give a damn.
My hair is inspired by Krishan.
Take your tooth out so we can see the full
thing. No, but I love me Krishan.
But here's the whole cast. So it's Natalie Nunn. Why is Natalie on everyone? But Natalie Nunn, Krishan, Rowley, which I don't know her. Scotty, I don't know who that is. Tommy Lee, I know who that is. Kat, oh my God. And then Low London. I don't know who that is either.
Well, I don't know.
Now, Kat, but she's older now too.
Yeah.
If they try my girl Cat, I'm telling you, I'm coming on YouTube swinging.
Her and Natalie are like around our age, so it's interesting to see.
But Cat is so bad. Like I had a crush on her. I'm getting it. I might get straight tomorrow.
Risk it all for Cat. try her out.
I don't know. I might take a chance. But no, I love me some Cat though. I really did. And this is our last topic we had to talk about because we've been on for 2 hours at this point. I know your limit is an hour.
I don't gotta work tomorrow. I was staying on with you, but we have been on for almost 2 hours now.
I mean, we have other stories now. But y'all have no freaking idea how excited I am about Cat. Like, I know I keep saying that, but that was my girl. Like, when I get off this live, I'm calling my sister to let her know because we're going to watch this together. Mm-hmm. My sister was a big fan of Bad Girls Club, and she made me one. Then she stopped watching it, and I kept watching it. So.
Yeah. Bad Girls Club, I loved it. I love Bad Girls Club. Baldwin Hills was my other little show, and College Hill. So I liked the two shows, and I watched Bad Girls Club on.
Now Natalie dated one of the boys from was it Baldwin Hills?
Really? Who?
No. I'm sorry. Do you remember the group Imagine? The song. You're the flavor of my love. Chocolate covered candy girl. You remember that song?
Oh, I need to make that a theme song since they said candy girl.
Oh yeah. So the lead singer, his name was Alameda.
Oh,
and she dated
was
him.
he on Sesame Street? Alameda. Sesame Street is Miles. That name sounds familiar.
I doubt he was on Sesame Street.
I think he was. And Caramel Apple is on Tubi. That's where I saw it.
Bad Girls Club is going to be on Tubi.
Bad Girls Club is on Tubi, but Baddies is on Zeus.
Yeah, on Zeus. But I don't know if do they have the season with Cat on Tubi?
Yes, they do. Because I had started watching it like a little while ago. I wanted to watch
my last live for the weekend, y'all, because I'm about to watch that season again. I had no idea. I remember Baldwin Hills. There was a guy on there. It was hold on. I remember Baldwin Hills.
Mariah, shout out to Mariah. He went to my HBCU Tuskegee. So, but I love me some Mariah, and there was another girl in there. The girl that was dating Mariah on Baldwin Hills, she passed away like a few years ago. The model, she was a model at 12 because she was like 6 feet. She looked half Asian, half black, whatever. But I just remember her being one of the youngest supermodels ever. She was on Baldwin Hills.
Sorry, Young Rich. I thought I was typing into Google, but I inboxed.
Yes. And yes, Caramel Apple Tubi is free. That's why I watch movies all day on Tubi. That's my I used to watch Netflix because I paid for Netflix, but Tubi is free and they be having some movies. I go on TikTok to see what the TikTokers suggest as good movies on Tubi, and then I watch whatever they suggest, and it has never failed me.
Really?
Especially on a Saturday when I don't have nothing to do, I'm watching Tubi all day.
Why is all their pictures so blurry on Google?
On Baldwin Hills.
Yes.
Because it was BET. No, I'm joking.
Whoever the guy I'm talking about, he follows me on Twitter.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The man is fine too. I mean, this is a fine man. And he has like green eyes.
I wonder who that is.
I can't think of the name. Y'all know in the chat, please let us know.
Green eyes.
Mm-hmm. He has green eyes. Here you go, right here.
What's his name?
Baldwin Hills full cast. Let's visit this.
Garen is the one that passed away. Garen Taylor.
His name is Justin Walker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he followed me on Twitter back when that was happening. when that show was on. In 2009. Look, the show, it said he was on the show in 2009.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pull him up so y'all can see him. Hold on.
I'm pulling him up now on my phone. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my God.
Wow. Look at him with these eyes. See?
That man is fine.
Yes.
I was shocked. When he followed me, I was in shock. I was like, wait, what's going on here? And I wasn't even gay or out the closet at the time either.
But that he caught your eye though.
Yeah, well, he did. Yes. But that's him, y'all. If y'all want to see him, the man is fine. He looks a lot older now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he is a lot older now.
He's cute. Like, I like this picture. Look at this picture of him.
Oh, yeah, that's a good picture of him, too. I don't know, just seen that one. I put that one up. Oh, this is his Facebook? Oh, let's go through his Facebook pictures. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, let's go through his Facebook pictures. Let's share the screen. Can y'all see? Yes. Okay.
That was 2021.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, did we skip one? No, did we? No, okay. He posted the same one twice. That one too small. Look. Oh, God. Yes. Just imagine looking at you in your eyes and saying great things. Imagine for your own self.
I usually don't like the light skins.
I'd never even talked to light skinned people at all, but that man, yes. I still watch drama in Lifetime.
Oh, I watch Lifetime. Now I watch Lifetime too.
He was like a really chill, laid back person on the show.
Mm-hmm. Was he a songwriter? There was like songwriters on there. Because I know some of them wrote Damaged for, was it Danity Kane?
Danity Kane. Yeah, Danity Kane.
Yeah, they wrote Damaged for them.
What was the show I was telling you that Natalie was dating that man from? Imagine.
Alameda, you said his name was Alameda?
Yep. How you spell that? I have no idea. Let's see.
Let me look up the group.
Oh no, they spelled it with a J.
Us, Alameda. I told you he was on Sesame Street. Look.
Alameda was?
Yes, he played Miles. I remember. He was on Sesame Street. Played.
How did you spell his name?
It's spelled, that's how it's spelled. Alameda Faison.
Let me see if that's how you spell this guy's name. Well, I mean, I think there's only one person named Alameda, so.
That's him. This ain't a good picture of him, what they have. Let's see.
Chocolate cup. And they had a song called I'm sending a 4-page. No, not 4 pages. I'm sending a love letter to you, baby.
On Sesame Street.
When you're
this
around.
is what he looked like on Sesame Street when he was playing Miles.
Oh yeah, that's him. That is him.
Mm-hmm. I remember because I
didn't know he was on Sesame Street.
Yeah, I don't know how I came across him. Maybe because of one of these shows, but when they said he was on Sesame Street, and growing up, I watched Sesame Street, so I was like, "Oh, look at him being a grown-up Miles."
Let's see what he looks like now.
Not that cute. He's too skinny for me. Look at this picture of him.
Let's see. Oh yes. Oh, here's the before and after picture. No, that looks like the guy from, is that his brother or something?
The Faison guy?
Yes, that's his brother.
I don't know. Let me see. It says 10 things you should know. Maybe they are related. Let me see if I can go to the actual. Oh, I hate. I'm on the BET site.
Terrible now.
A million ads.
No wonder he ain't making no music.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
It looks like
he's the younger brother of Donald Faison. That's what it said.
Okay, let me get to some of these comments. So we went into a whole tangent. More concerned about his personality as well as his looks. I need a good movie for tonight. Let's talk about that.
Oh, Sharktown. I was going to say there is. Let me see if I can find it.
You didn't watch that movie about that killer lady on Netflix.
There was a movie on Tubi though that I watched that was good, where these couples was trying each other. They were supposed to be stuck in COVID. It was a lot of drama with that one.
Killer Sally. Now I haven't finished watching it. I only seen an episode and a half, but that is good. I'm gonna finish watching it tonight. Come up and say yes, give information. Didn't Natalie marry him? I don't know if she married him. Well, that's funny. Maybe he learned that because of Natalie. Because Natalie used to name drop him. Yes, she sure did.
I
haven't watched Sesame Street in a long time. Text to me, Candy. Okay. Yeah, she used to name drop him all the time. That's how we found out that Taj Mowry was. Oh, never mind. Shout out to T and Tamara.
Did you get the account?
All right, well, I started playing the damn movies.
Did you get the account?
I'm trying to look through my list.
I'm about to risk it all so y'all can hear this song real quick. I'm gonna just play a little bit of the song. YouTube might not even know who this is. You're the flavor that I love. Chocolate covered candy girl. Nobody in the chat is like, oh, I remember that group. Like, no one has said that.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
And there's a video and everything.
Hey, can I take a little bit of your time? There's something crazy about the way it's always on my mind. I know you're just my type, baby, that I like.
Y'all remember that song?
So cute. Huh? So
y'all remember that song at all?
No, I'm gonna tell Shy-Town.
Let it go. No, none of us know it.
If you want a crazy movie, Shy-Town, watch Secret Society. It's on Tubi and I think Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen it already, Secret Society. Yes. Make sure you watch that. That's good. And He Played Me is another one on Tubi.
Oh yes, Killer Sally. That's what I was talking about. It's about these two bodybuilders, and they had this great relationship that they started off with. But you know how those stories go. Then he was like beating me and stuff, and then she ended up murdering him. So there's not many boy groups anymore that sing. Okay, yeah, I know. Because y'all remember this? Y'all remember that? That's not. Is that H-Town? No. Y'all remember the group that the singer Lloyd came from?
I know he came from a boy group, but I don't know. I can't remember it.
We are the same freaking age. How do you not know this? You know who Sammy is.
Yeah.
Sammy was in the video with them. Matter of fact, when Sammy had came out, Sammy had that song, I like the way.
Yeah. Do you remember T and Tamara was in a group?
They was in a group?
Yes.
Well, the group with who else? Themselves?
No.
The group was called Imagine. I'm gonna type it because Imagine. Check if listen to Flavor and listen to Love Letter. Those are the two songs that I remember from them. I know the whole album because my sister was like a big. Actually, my sister and my best friend was big fans of that group.
Tamara was in a group called Voices, and the song was yeah, 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 yeah. The boy makes me say yeah, yeah, yeah. That was my song. My whole world has turned around.
I've never heard that. Sunshine, Sunshine, no, not Lloyd Banks. Lloyd, stop. Wait a minute. Whatever the word. I don't know what the song is. I said, I only thing I remember that song is that I used to date this girl and we used to love to dance to that song at the club. That's what I remember from.
I don't know why I laugh because I just think of us dancing at the club. You probably don't even remember when we was dancing.
I don't remember any of it.
Oh, damn can't dance.
I was up to dance because I was probably drunk. Don't ask me to dance when I'm sober. What's going on, Sassy Peach?
Hey, Sassy Peach.
Joyce said you had a whole moment. This is I never heard, but they sound cute. Yes. I gotta pull up Intune. I have to pull up Intune. I can't believe y'all don't know these songs. It was In-Tune. Was this the song they had? Oh yeah, there's a video for it, so yeah. Because Sammy's in this video. Oh, I'm about to play it so I can see it and y'all can. I know you're not ready yet to go steady. I know you're not ready yet to go steady. Girl, something on there. But girl, I just want you. And my boys told me something. Y'all about to play it.
We'll play yeah.
I will. I'm gonna play it too.
Popeye's chicken sandwich gets so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything fly.
There go Lloyd. But these videos have so much bad quality. Damn, 240.
Was Sammy in this group? He was in this group?
He was just in the video. Is it echoing?
No, a little, not that much.
You gonna see him? He's gonna be up here with these girls. I'll write a note to you. I don't know this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself.
Baby, I'm on my way. Baby, anticipating about the day when.
Why they clothes so big?
Because it was back in the day when it was big. It's so blurry, y'all ain't gonna be able to even recognize him. And I know he's in this video because this is the reason why
I saw him.
You probably did. Yeah. I probably didn't see him.
Oh, no, that's not him. That's Lloyd. But
let me scroll up some.
Play Voices, yeah. Oh, the little kids.
But funny story, I'm looking this up for you. So they have this song called
what?
I don't know what the name of the song is called, but it says something like, hold on, let me see if I can find the name of the song. I ain't gonna play it. The Story of Intune. I'm about to watch. Was that Taj?
I saw on TV1 when they did.
You see Taj right here?
You ain't sharing nothing.
Oh shoot! Wait a minute.
But on TV1 they talked about Lloyd being in the boy group. That was the first time I had heard of it on his Unsung episode.
Oh, I know it very well. Look at this. That was Taj, right? It's flashing really quick.
And Usher.
That is freaking Taj. Let me mute this.
Another hot.
Because that's Taj.
Oh, see Sunshine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am strolling down memory lane.
Sunshine, it's a cute song. I like when I was in the 90s as a little kid, I liked it.
Can I save this? Because I want to know the story behind this. I know you can somewhere.
Yeah,
you know how to save it?
No, go to the three dots.
Three
dots next to share.
Oh, save.
I was gonna
Watch
say
later. Okay. Now we're doing Tia. Are we doing Tia and Tamara? What are we doing?
Yeah, Tia and Tamara. The group is called Voices, and the song is Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. Not Tia and Tamara. It's just Voices.
Oh, no, I just figured if I type Voices, is this it?
Yeah, you can. It should come up, but that's the song. Yes.
Let me mute myself.
It was so cute. I'm gonna mute myself too. The quality is not the best either. Is it playing? You got it on mute. Wants to play the chorus.
He makes me say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. The boy makes me say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. My whole world has turned around. Let it burn me on the ground since he came.
Oh, well, to say. I love that little song. It froze.
No, I paused it.
It was so cute.
I'm mad that she has these rollers in her head.
Slumber party talking. They're at a slumber party talking about their crushes. That's why she has rollers in her hair. Back in the day, we put the rollers in our hair.
Young Rich, what we won't do is say Destiny Child who. We're gonna say Destiny Child we know.
What is it? Tia Bia, she remembers the song. Yes. See, that was my song back then.
Oh, we strolled down memory lane. We did some misses. We did a good job tonight.
Yes, I had a great time.
I didn't realize it was 11:26.
Oh yeah, it's late, but I don't gotta work tomorrow, which is awesome.
Me either. But no, I wish we could come up. I wish we knew how to play the music and do like the club thing again because that was fun.
Yeah, what? Why did we get shut down? I'm glad they shut that down because I went completely off.
But we could have set that out, but it was the copyright stuff. I have like
it was Missy Elliott stuff.
It was every song we played stuff.
No, I know they do copyright claims, but something you played was not allowed at all because usually they will share the monetization.
I have 36 notifications for copyright claims.
Yeah, each song you play when it belongs to somebody else, they're going to send you the copyright claim. But something you played cannot be played, period, regardless. And I thought it was.
So it's Melissa Morgan, Fool's Paradise, Beyonce Upgrade You, Aloe Black, Eric Campbell, Dondria Clark.
You're gonna receive content. What is it? copyright claims,
Copyright
which
claims.
they don't hurt your channel.
No,
But
yeah, no, they don't.
I thought it was Missy Elliott though. One of those people that can't be played. Period.
Missy Elliott is not in any of these. I got flagged for Kim for playing K Michelle. These are the ones I just.
Young Rich, I played Beyonce, and Beyonce, I got a message talking about she's just gonna take my money.
She can take my money. I wouldn't really give a damn.
Yeah. No,
Salt
but it
and
was
Pepper, Little Kim, Foxy Brown.
It was somebody, I think it was Missy, where it's banned. Whatever production company owns Missy's music, it's banned. Like only her company can play it. I know for sure it was that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, seen or monetized. Video cannot be. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, so it says. So I'm looking at this now. So it says, video cannot be monetized for Queen Latifah, but for Missy, it says video cannot be seen or monetized. And for Glorilla, it says video cannot be seen or monetized.
Oh, Glorilla too. Wow.
MC Light, same thing. Cardi B says the same thing.
Some of those bigger people, yeah.
Yeah,
because I was gonna say, I play music all the time. Remember on mine, but I don't play. I tend to stay away from new people. Mm-hmm. I play like older people where you can still.
But they got MC Light on there.
I know, but
and Queen Latifah.
But they're like major for some reason.
You know, if we do it, we can do it and then just take it down right after it's over.
Yeah, but it depends on who we play.
Well, we guess they didn't take the whole thing. They take it down while we was doing the video. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. I got
this twice. Where's SoDeb going? I don't know what got them, but yes, we can play music on the shows, but it's certain artists we cannot play, and they're like banned here to play, and in certain countries. But usually, when you get a copyright claim, it doesn't affect your channel. It's just the money goes to that person whose music you're playing. But I believe it was Missy, but he's saying Glorilla too. Glorilla, MC Light, which MC Light, whoever owns their music, yeah, they don't want it played on these shows like this. So, but I love the club So Candy, whatever we were calling it. So what were we? I don't know. And he left. I'm a little tipsy now too. But it was whatever down at the candy shop. And I know he dropped the link. I think I'm about to drop it again for anybody that wants to join. In these last few minutes, I have to go to the actual show to drop the link because I can't drop it from StreamYard. Let's see. Should have played Coco Jones and Tanashi. Yeah, I like to. Is it Tanashi? I like her.
Coco Jones has a song with Tanashi?
I don't know.
What was I about to say? I was saying something. I forgot what it was. I had to pee. That's why I had to get up and go. It was like I couldn't hold it no more.
Where are you going?
Like I couldn't even hold it no more. Do you like Coco Jones?
I think I do. I don't even know what she makes, but I know.
Hey, Miss Val.
I've listened to music. Hey, Evangelist Val.
Well, I don't know if any of her like original music. Well, actually, I'm lying because I have it on one of my playlists. I have
Coco Jones. I know she's on my playlist, but I can't even think of her songs right now. I like, and I don't want to play it, but I'm gonna tell you this. Listen to this song. My employee, them and they, that them and they employee. She told me about this song.
Caliber is a song from Coco Jones.
The song I like. Let's see. Oh, let me go back.
Listen to I See You. Listen
to I Fucks With You.
That's Coco?
No, but listen to this. Listen to this song by Emmy Seacrest. Mm-hmm. I love it. She uses the Faith Evans, one of Faith Evans' like music.
Wait, what's her name? Because that's my girl. Now hold on.
It's called. I wonder if we can play it. I want to
spell it for me so I can look it up.
Hey Sarah, real talk. Her name is Emmy Emi Seacrest, REST, and the song is called I Fucks WU. See?
I done spelled all this wrong. So it's EM what?
Look, just look up the song title.
Oh, I fucks with you with FUX.
Yeah, FUXWU. I love this song. Hopefully they don't shut us down, because you know they cut us off in the middle. We was talking and nobody could see us. I done dropped my phone.
We didn't even know.
I know. We just
it's
talking.
IFUX with you.
Yeah, IFUXWU.
Okay. That didn't put a Beyonce. Hold on. WU.
And Emmy.
Oh, I found it. I got it.
Okay.
And this, let me tell you something before we go. We go through on your channel.
No, I wanted you to play it now.
Girl, I done played a lot of music I can't play.
Just edit it out at the end.
Let me add this to my playlist real quick. My Alexa's not even back here, so you probably ain't able to hear it that well.
Let me share my screen and play it.
Just put it up there. Let me tell you something about some Coco Jones. If you don't know, because what's going on, Sarah? Real talks. I'm sorry, I pulled it up and didn't even say nothing. Chi-Town, she's on Bel Air. I seen that Young Rich said that. She's Hillary.
Yes, that's why.
This girl has one of the most amazing voices on this freaking earth. I don't know if y'all follow her on Instagram. This girl's voice is so freaking amazing. Like, I wish I would have known her a long time ago, because I would have been supporting her. Every time she posts on Instagram, I reach. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you will see I always share her stuff. If you ever see my stories, I always share her stuff.
Share my
I just seen her do Janet Jackson, I Get So Lonely.
Oh, I think I saw that too.
Since after I play this, because it's on my Instagram, I'll pull it up so you can hear it. Just because I know they're going
I wanted to play my song.
I said after you play your song.
Oh, I was going to say. I'm trying to share. You see me there? Trying to share.
Oh, I see it now. I see it.
Okay, is it sharing? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I love this song. I'm gonna mute myself. Oh, and this is muted.
Oh.
It just feels good, you know, when somebody sees you, you know. I'm talking about they really see you, you know. I've been on a mission, you're trying to get it, but you're down with it. Yeah, you're down with it. Maybe it's the vibe.
What is that?
Huh?
I hear feedback on your end.
I turned it all the way up. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going right down. Was that better? I can't really hear it. I'm muting myself.
In the good times and bad times, baby, I'm yours, you're mine. Don't care that I'm a savage with baggage, and that's why I fuck with you. Think it's kind of crazy.
I don't know why it's so low, but I'm gonna shut it off now. I'm gonna stop sharing. But I stopped sharing. But that song with that faith beat I love it.
It sounds like it's a good song. I couldn't hear it because I turned it up so it keeps going down. Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
Okay. I turned it up because I couldn't really hear it, so I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was playing low on my YouTube, and I don't know why. But yes, I love her. Like, my employee turned me on to that, and I was like, yes, girl. That's a bop.
Let me see if this is still in my story. Oh, it is. Oh, God, it is. Why can I not click on nothing? Okay, let's click on
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, if it's YouTube or what, but my computer's been acting weird.
It's like it's gonna let me click back so far.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? Let me refresh this. Did you see the pictures of SZA?
Was it on the Shade Room? She had her booty out.
I seen it on Twitter, but the one I seen was from the front, but I seen the one from the back too. But the one from the front, her body is so dope. Like, my God.
I love SZA too. So yeah, she looks good.
I'm gonna just do it from my phone so y'all can hear it. But y'all have to hear this girl. Her voice is from God. Oh, you know what I can do?
Do we want to take this to my channel? Do club? What was we calling our club?
Club SoDeb down at the candy shop.
Yes. We can take it to my channel. I'm gonna make me another drink.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna cut this part out so then at the end, but I want y'all to hear, like, this girl, like, God made this lady for what? Like, why did he do this to us? How do I search? What is this? I mean, and she's so freaking beautiful too. Like, everything about this girl I just love. They take the channel page down or something. I'm gonna just play it from my phone. Y'all hear it?
That's Coco Jones.
This is Coco Jones.
Wow.
I'm gonna play the whole damn thing too. It's on like it's like a minute and a half. That was the clip. This girl, not only can she act, but she sings her ass off. Like, I literally went through her Instagram one night. I was up to like 3 o'clock in the morning because she does a lot of covers. She's on a YouTube channel with another guy. I forgot what his name is. Young Rich might know who it is, or Chi-Town. Young Rich said, "That is mother. You better say." Like, I'm sorry. If I meet her in life, y'all, this is gonna probably be like a Beyonce moment for me. The talent this lady has is like beyond me, and I'm gonna just say that I always repost her on my Instagram because I don't know, people didn't know about her like I didn't know about her singing stuff.
Yeah,
she sings down. Like, I mean, she if you go on YouTube and listen to her covers, you will be lost for a very long time because everything that she sings, nothing sounds bad. Like, nothing. A lot of it sounds bad. Like Jan Jackson could never.
You know, little Carlton sings from the show too. I follow him on TikTok. He sings and plays.
Oh, that's on a new show?
Yeah, he sings and plays. He plays the guitar. He's like he does a lot of acoustic. I can't talk. Acoustic music. He's good too.
Young Rich, I am with you on this.
So they really making Sister Act 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. I speaking of Kiki, I recently
like Kiki though.
I watched the movie Nope, and I didn't like Kiki in the movie Nope.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you watch? Did you see it?
What
Yes.
was
The movie Nope, Jordan Peele.
Oh no, I didn't see that. No.
And Kiki is in it. I mean, the movie was interesting.
Kiki is a hit. She's a hitter I miss though. Sometimes I will say
but they were, you know, the white tea people were thinking that was her breakout role. But I'm like, you know, Kiki is Akilah and the Bee. Like she's everything.
Yeah, that's all black stuff, like the black girl won the spelling bee. You know, that's what that is. So, of course, this is probably something that's a little bit different for her. I'm very proud of her. One to my shout out to my fellow Virgo. I love me some Kiki, and check out Virgo Tendencies as well, because she has a song called Virgo Tendencies. But I love her. She's dope too. I think that I wish that Coco had the opportunity that she had.
Yeah.
Because Coco would kill. Like I think that, I hate that the fact that I don't know if people knew about her before Fresh Prince or whatever. I know some people did, but they had to know about her before that. But I did not know about her before then. I mean, I feel like I have a crush on her. Like, to be honest. I think
Coco Jones, if I remember correctly, she was kind of done dirty by Disney.
Really?
Story, yeah. I think she's the one that was done real dirty by Disney. The Disney
Who's
Channel.
Terrell?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make me a drink.
Oh, is that the guy from? Go ahead. Is that the guy from Fresh Prince? Young Rich. Y'all, I wish I could play all of her stuff for y'all that I watched. Oh, I can go to her Instagram page, I think. Let me see if I can do it on here. I knew her from Disney. Okay, so she was on Disney when she did that movie with Everybody Hates. She did a movie with Everybody Hates Chris? I don't know nothing about that. Even when I was looking her up yesterday, what's my girl Evelyn doing? Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to see what Evelyn is doing. Okay. Oh, she's honoring people for veterans.
Yes.
At Coco. Oh, it's the real Coco. At the real Coco.
Wait, Coco went through issues of like colorism and stuff like that. Like if you follow her on YouTube, she tells her story of like this, how she was done dirty. So I was very happy to see her get her big break on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
So she has her own YouTube channel?
Yeah, she had a YouTube channel, from my understanding. Yeah.
I know she's on another singer's YouTube channel. But I know she had her own.
I saw her do like a story time about how Disney did her dirty. But
I've never seen that.
Yes.
I YouTube the shit out of her the other day.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because when you type in her name that's on here, let me see if I can Google this, because I was trying to find her on Instagram yesterday. I couldn't. I had to go through that channel to find her.
We need to do a show on colorism. I've been talking with Candy Washington.
Well, we kind of already have started that, so I'm down for it.
Me and Candy Washington are talking. I told her I wanted to do something with her. She told me, she asked me what were the topics. I said, I don't know, girl. We're gonna have to discuss, because I don't know what I want to do. YouTube has been so crazy. I don't know what I want to talk about. I know I want to talk about like some serious stuff versus I'm tired of talking about reality TV right now. I am. That's probably why I haven't been going live a lot.
It gets hard to follow like the celebrity stuff, because you do want to talk about her stuff. She got 1.6 million followers. So I know she's been doing way more stuff than I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I agree with you though. Like it does get a little irritating to keep doing like reality stuff when you have real people like this who are doing stuff who have real stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm down for it. I mean, to watch or listen or like, you know, join or whatever.
Yeah.
What was she singing here? Is he gonna play? It's like it won't play anything. Oh, maybe it's not a video. That's why. It definitely didn't have a video.
It looked like you can unmute it. That was weird. It did look like you could unmute it.
Me against you, you got scars, but I've got them too, not too deep. Baby, there's love. Love is for me against you. You've got scars, but I've got them too, not too deep. And if the shit blow up, let it be.
Every time I try to come down, I keep like it keeps moving the whole freaking screen.
Yeah.
I wanna find another cover that she did before we get off of here. I'm telling you, I am in love with this lady, like for real. Just look at her.
Beautiful.
This is like black excellence. This is what people keep on when you talk about colorism to me. I'm like, where? And don't get into that conversation with me right now.
I wasn't.
Oh, this is the pictures too.
I was just enjoying looking at her IG.
She looks so lit. I love this cover. I love this cover.
I love her as Hillary. Like this is
too.
the Hillary that the show needed originally. No shade to the original Hillary, but if the original Hillary was like this, the show would have went like it would have been even bigger.
This one took me over the top.
Beyonce cover. Yes. Yes, she's so pretty.
I mean, and she did the side by side. I mean, she looks the fuck good.
I want to cry because you showed Queen Bee.
I showed the Queen B and the Queen C.
Yeah, that was out of all of Beyonce's covers, that was my favorite. Her original first album cover.
I want y'all to hear like one more cover that she did.
Good night, Doc from North Carolina, NC.
Oh, this is the show. This is a YouTube show that I've seen her on. Tea and Coco.
Oh, ride with me, doggy. Let's meet up and send me. Where would I be without you? You know you always give me two. Good and bad. Let's just.
And they still do this show together. They both do music.
I don't know why that reminded me of Jamie Foxx. Remember Jamie Foxx? His theme song that simple things are all I need. That was my favorite theme song.
As soon as you said that, I knew exactly what you was talking about. Oh, look, this might be a cover. Oh no, I don't know what that be. Hold on. What is this one? What is this one?
I'm outside, right outside, two-turn, baby, you know me. Who am I? I'm a big girl, right outside. How do I turn, right? I'm outside,
But they ain't the cover, but her voice is amazing.
It's an echo when you say.
Oh, it's me. It's me. It's not y'all. It's me.
And hey, Miss Ree. Good to see
Hey, Miss Ree. I can't see y'all. I'm trying to find one of because she does a lot of covers, and I want to find something that she did. Most of that she sing, it sounds better than the actual artist. Not that.
She was gonna do Summer Walker.
It wasn't nothing that I knew though. Okay, you do this. Here I go moving this.
One day I said to God, really wanna get married. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's scary. I was young and I was dumb, and a boy came along. I learned so many lessons, had to make it a song. He taught me to love. He was so selfish when our time was up. I acted reckless, I've loved and I've lost. Wish someone told me this stuff is hard. Don't you go searching now that I know. I say thank you next, thank you next.
That was good. You know, I love.
And she changes all the songs to her own thing. It's like you go down a rabbit hole if you watch her.
Yeah, there's another person I like. You don't gotta play it, but make sure you guys check this out. I love. I guess her name is Nelsia.
Where's she at? She's on Instagram.
She is on YouTube.
No, I can't play it on Instagram, no YouTube, because they're gonna flag me. But I know I play it on Instagram. I can play it.
But I'm just everybody check that song out though. Options, because that's my song too. And Power of the P. Check that out too.
Wait, she did Keisha Cole Love. I gotta listen to that. There's some YouTube. Yeah, look Coco Jones on YouTube, please.
And we need to shout out these underrated like singers and stuff, because it's a lot of talent out there.
Yeah, I feel like a kid. Like I feel like I missed out on so much listening to her because she said how Ariana thinks.
I love. They did. You watch the show on Netflix. What's the show on Netflix? The English show Bridgerton. They did a classical music version of Thank You Next, and I love that.
Oh, really?
That inspired me. You know, I play the violin. I've never played it for y'all, but I
you never told me that.
Yes, I bought my little violin and I learned my little Thank You Next on my violin. Maybe one day I'll play for you.
That was recently though. That wasn't that long ago.
I know. I bought a violin during COVID and I started doing it again because I want to play with like the Atlanta Symphony. That's how good I am. Not to toot my own horn.
Not to toot my own horn. Too big beat.
Yeah, I sing and I actually play the violin, but I've just never done that stuff on YouTube.
Wait, you sing too?
I'm not singing now. Oh no!
You knew it was coming.
No. These are secrets.
You never told me any of this stuff. How are you my YouTube wife? I don't know none of this. I gotta move on to my next thing.
You be into yourself, so there. You be into yourself.
Well, I do know how to play the bass clarinet and the xylophone.
See, we got a little band going on.
You know what I used to play on the xylophone a lot?
What?
Was the theme song to Rugrats.
Oh.
When remember when Maya and Blackstreet did that?
Yes.
Well, not the actual one from the show, but the one where Maya and Blackstreet made their song.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do it now though.
Maybe one day I will come to YouTube with my secret weapons that I do, but I strictly right now I just play for family and friends, close people. You know,
I feel like I'm close to family and definitely friends.
So one day YouTube can be brutal.
Yeah,
and
true.
You know, I mean, I only give part of me on YouTube. I don't want to give all of me.
I definitely understand. You know, there was a channel who pulled some videos of me singing that are actually blocked songs on my YouTube channel, on this channel. I privated them because, you know, when I started doing this, I was like, it don't make any sense to do it. But I forgot they were on YouTube. So.
Maybe we need to do a duet.
Oh no! When I can't sing though, I really can't.
Oh.
So.
You can.
Now, I mean, back then I could sing a little bit. I actually, so one of my best friends in college, he did beats for Dipset.
Ever Miss Ree. Y'all was in my DMs. I didn't realize I had my DMs.
But one of my best friends from college, he did beats for Dipset. I know you guys probably know the song "Suck It or Not."
Suck it or not?
Yeah, something "Suck It or Not." I know the beat because he made it at
Dipset was the people in New York.
Cameron, Jim Jones,
Lloyd Banks, who they were.
No, that's 50 Cent.
I thought Lloyd Banks was Dipset too.
That's G Unit.
Oh,
but it was Joel Santana. I think it was just them three at the time. It was just Cam, Joel's, and Jim Jones at that time.
Oh, okay.
Y'all have heard. I know you have heard that song. We came up at the same time. We was going to the club at the same. I know that for a fact.
Where was you at in that around that time? Were you in Ohio?
I was in Ohio, but they were touring with that song. I mean, it was like
I was down here for school, so back around that time.
Please hold. Let me pull up my YouTube because I know you heard the song.
But Atlanta, like around that time, it was Atlanta. Like, yep, in my white tee. Yep, in my white tee. That's what we was listening to. I was down here around that time because for school.
The radio edited one was like, I don't even know what the radio edited one was.
And Dipset did they have the ballin'? That was what I remember.
Yes,
from them.
That was Jim Jones.
Yes, that's what I remember from Dipset.
Oh, and look, it say Headbangers on here. Hold on. That's funny. It's the caption says Cameron Lil Wayne, Suck It or Not.
Suck It or Not.
It was by Head. Yeah, it was called.
I'm mad that that's the song name.
It was a long time ago. Y'all, you've heard this song before. Everybody has heard this song before.
I've been hugging the block. That's right. Hustling, rising. I know I've been pumping a lot. But a nigga wanna know, baby girl, you was sucking at night.
You never heard that?
Dick hard.
I heard it. So to be honest, that song always sounded like an interlude to me.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, well, that was his first beat that he ever made for them, and then like he went on and did like Jim Jones albums, he did Cam's albums, and he did Joel's albums.
I like Cam. Oh boy, did he do that? That oh boy song.
I don't think he did that one. No, I don't think he did that.
And who else did I like? I did like some Diplomat music, but I have to go back. It's been years since I listened to that stuff.
I'll tell you, this boy. So we had a computer, and this is my last story because I know we got to go to your channel. This dude, literally, we sat in our dorm room, and I remember he had Fruity Loops in our room. That's a beat maker thing. If nobody knows what that is, but he made this beat from James Brown from The Big Payback. We used to ride around Portsmouth, Ohio, like just blasting this shit. And people were asking about the song, and then we went back to Columbus. So we were in college at the same time. So he took the song to a club in Columbus because Cameron was in Columbus all the time. Cameron and Trina were there all the time.
Interesting combination.
Right. But they went there together, though. But they were there all the time. And he went to this club because they love Cameron. And so at the time, you had to take your little flash drive and let them listen to the music. And he played that Big Payback thing. And Cam used him for like almost 10 years.
Wow.
I was telling that story because the reason I was telling that, I'm to my camera. The reason I was telling that story was because you was talking about you singing. So at that time, I used to do like demo stuff for him.
Oh.
And then he made me make my own song. I had a song called Shorty, I Want to Freak You.
Is that what the other channel played?
That was what the words was. I didn't have a lot, but the words was, "Shorty, let me freak you. I wanna freak you. Shorty, let me freak you. I wanna freak you. Shorty, let me freak you. I wanna freak you tonight."
Who were you singing that to?
I was singing that. Like, he wanted me to make my own song, so that was the chorus of my song.
Who was your inspiration?
At the time, I don't think I had even we was in college time. I wasn't in anybody, so I wasn't in anybody.
So,
yeah.
Susie Gross said, "Love selling Tampa."
Yes.
She must be watching from the very beginning.
I love when you guys do the playbacks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, we have so much in common. Keely Williams, oh my God.
Yes.
By Young Rich.
We do have a lot. We're the same age. That's how we have a lot in common. It's weird.
No, I mean, listen, like with our talents though, like we have a lot in common. That stuff that I didn't know, because I mean, you play instruments, I play instruments.
Mm-hmm.
You sing, I used to sing.
Yeah.
Well, we can end this so we can go to your channel.
Give me 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to come back.
Or you want to come back in 30 minutes is the question.
I'm gonna try. I gotta have a meeting with Mr. Stewart.
Okay.
I said my last name. I gotta have a meeting with Mr. Candy Shop.
We did something all our business tonight.
And that's sad. Like, really, and I'm gonna say this, when I come on YouTube, I really just come to have a good time. I didn't know all this doxing and stuff went on until really the All About the Tea stuff. But prior to that, like, I had my channel a year before all of that went down. And so oh, y'all rich being funny. Only one vocal Bible.
Her name is Beyonce, but that's another story for another day. Her name
is Brandy.
No, she drinks brandy, but
her
name is definitely not Brandy.
No. If I come back, I'm gonna be playing some of the vocal Bible so you can hear.
Ooh, are you gonna play? Oh, so we're playing Beyonce. Okay, good.
No, we're not playing Beyonce. Playing the vocal Bible, Brandy.
Oh, you have to say vocal Bible, Brandy. Okay.
I'm gonna show y'all why she's the vocal Bible. And y'all know, like, so damn.
I don't think a lot of people know what you're talking about.
Are you for real? Are you for real? So
I think she might have been at some point in her life. Yeah.
It ain't might. She is.
I think she might. I think she might be a vocal coach at this point. Bible.
And thank you, Sarah. I'm gonna enjoy my meeting.
Sing. There's a meeting in my bedroom.
So we'll be back.
I can't believe I shared that today. I've never shared that with anybody.
What? Share what?
That I had a song that I made.
We saw it though on the other channel. I thought
no, you never. The other channel. Nobody knows about that.
Well, can you put it on your channel?
No, I will. This is my channel, and that's where it's at. You got the little bit of
like unprivate it.
Do you remember
Make it members only?
Do you remember the show called that was on MTV? It was called it was something where you send a letter and then you meet your favorite artist.
I kind of remember. I don't know.
Oh my God. There was a show. Shoot, it's like on the tip of my tongue too. It's I don't remember what the name of the show was, but me and this girl from my middle school, I made 2 songs actually. So me and this girl from my middle school, we wanted to do it. I remember Master P was big at the time.
Mr. Ice Cream Man. I can't even say it now. That was the song I knew from her, Mr. Ice Cream Man.
I got a cramp in my ribs.
No,
but so me and this girl from my middle school, we auditioned for the show. And
I kind of remember it. Because what happened though? Who did you want to meet?
we wanted to meet Master P. Fanatic. Yeah. Yes, Fanatic.
Yes.
Fanatic.
Young Rich, you coming through.
Yeah.
Young Rich must be the same age as us.
I'm trying to think what my part was. I know hers was she rapped and I was singing on the chorus. What was I saying? My mom was like, "What are you saying?" I was like, I was saying something. I don't remember what I was even saying. But we auditioned for that, but we wanted to be Master P because they had just came out at the time. This cramp in my ribs is like killing me.
Because they had, what did Master P have?
It was that da-na-na-na. I know that.
Oh, that was my high school days. So you was in high school.
Was it?
Yes.
No. Maybe it
make them say was high school for us.
Maybe it was Maya and him.
What?
Not Maya and him, but Maya and
Silk the Shocker. Oh, do you know I was a varsity cheerleader at the time, and we made a routine to that. So, in high school, I miss those days because it was so innocent and fun. But that was high school too.
No, that wasn't for me. I was still in middle school at the time. I was going to the 8th grade. I was going to the 9th grade. Oh,
but I forgot your birthday falls late, so maybe I'm a year ahead of you in school. But that was my I was I think a JV cheerleader at the time. That Moving On, was that the song?
Moving On, yep.
On. And we was dancing. I remember that. And she was like, "Whose drawers are these? You know I wear it like your That was my song.
And I saw your baby mother creeping at your back door.
That was my song. But we made a routine of that.
I'm trying to think of the words of the song, the part that I had on that damn song. I know it was oh, baby getting this. That's why is everything baby? My mom thought I was saying baby getting dissed.
Oh.
And I was saying baby getting this. But yes, back in like middle school, and because I didn't smoke, drink, I was like the
when did you graduate high school? So 2002.
I graduated 2003.
What? Well, I graduated 2001.
Yeah, I graduated 2003 because of my birthday. It fell after the school year started, and then I flunked the year.
Oh,
yes.
Well,
because 1 year
they always say
it was the year that my grandfather had passed away when I was 13.
Oh, I was gonna say my son had to repeat a year, and they say boys are not as mature as girls, so they had him actually start school. Well, he's basically is later, so I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking, is it the system? I don't want to blame them, but is it the system trying to keep us down? But
if I didn't know you, like if I was in the school system, I didn't know you, and I won't blame that on you because I don't think that you do this, but a lot of it is the parents. I'm not saying. So? Oh my God.
I was there. Well, I'll say this with my son. I was there from the beginning. Every IEP meeting, all of that, and they tried to tell me my son, oh, he's not mature yet. He's basically they try to blame it on his maturity.
These parents come in now saying, well, she had cheerleading practice and she didn't get out till 9, and I didn't get off of work until 9, and by the time she got off, we were all tired. Your daughter still has homework to do, and if she can't do homework and cheerlead, she needs to pick school.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
we have a lot of parents with that with sports and cheerleading.
They're trying to put my daughter in an IEP, which is interesting to me. Like I sometimes think, like, are y'all putting all the black kids in Young Rich? That's a goddamn lie. Because you know,
I do not believe that. I don't believe
too much about us. But they're trying to put my daughter in an IEP.
Yeah, Rich was just talking about Bad Girls Club, so ain't no way.
Exactly. But my daughter is way more advanced than what my son was at that age, and so, and then when I told her teacher about my credentials and my background. She switched it up. So, well, you know what my background and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So,
No, these parents literally like right now, especially after COVID, it's hard. Like they struggle with helping. We like for our first open house, we had a thing where we did like what the kids are going to learn because I'm about to say where I work at.
oh,
But
shady.
I was about to say it too. But
Sarah,
so some of the kids have to come in like 2 weeks before school starts so they can get acclimated to like how the school works. The parents didn't know a lot. Like when it comes to reading and math, we were teaching them, what the long E sound is, vowels, pronoun, not pronouns, but vowels and what is it? I can't think of the word I'm looking for now. I'm too drunk. Never mind. Don't matter. The parents can remember it. Then maybe they came like me tonight. They can't remember it, but they were excited to learn the stuff that the kids were learning so they could help their kids though. So the parents that came for that, like we talk to them all the time. They're learning while their kids are learning as well because they never learned those things. We got parents at our school who don't even know their kids can't read at all.
Oh my goodness. No, that's not good.
Yeah.
So I guess for me, with my son having an IEP, I'm very involved because I just know I definitely want to make sure that he graduates with a regular diploma. And when they told me, like, I go to the IEP meetings, I'll just say that. So with work, I'll let my job know I got a meeting with my son's school. I'm there, so I'm very vocal and when I'm there, of course they'll be like, "Oh yes, he's advancing." Blah blah blah. So I just it's just interesting.
It's good that you do that. So for me, like I teach social and emotional learning. So for second grade, so I teach 3 different classrooms. I have one classroom where all the parents show up. I have one classroom where some show up, and I have one where none show up. Like literally, like not one parent.
And that's not good because if they're not showing up for that, then they're not showing up to help them with their homework.
And they also try to make it where the kids they get homework, but they don't have to do the homework. The homework is more for like the parent to help the kid, but when they bring it back, it's like blank. So now they're working out something where we're basically having like a parent town hall thing. They're going to feed the parents, make the parents feel like it's for them and be like, listen, your kid can't read, whatever. Like, because at this point, like you have to, they're in second grade. They have to go to third grade next year. We need you to understand that your kid cannot read. We need your help. So we we send home folders every day. We send home folders with colors showing what level their kid was on, with homework. We send home stuff on the other side for the parents, like, hey, there's parent teacher conference coming up. We have stuff for the parents. So we have like the thing where the kids can get like different points. We have things where the parents can actually monitor what the kids have going on through this app and everything. Like for one class, I can say like 75% of the parents have signed up for it, maybe 45 for another, and like 0 for the other class. So they don't even monitor what their kids are doing.
That's crazy. No, I will give this to my daughter's school because it was my son previously went there. I like the fact that her kindergarten teacher sent home like magnets for the refrigerator for her letters because my daughter has y'all do that too?
We do that.
Yeah, my daughter has a hard time with K's, and so they sent like this where she can practice writing her K's and all of that. But with my son, which for some reason, and I know that parents definitely need to be involved, but I still feel like the school system has failed a lot of Black boys. I do, and I just look at my son as a product of that. And every time I threaten to put him in a private school or like just because when you come to them, letting them know that you have the funds to do for your child, that's when they want to act like, oh, okay, well, no, it's not actually that bad. Maybe we just they tried to give my son a drum to play. I guess I don't know.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why. Because we have students in our classroom where like they get them Play-Doh, but it's because of their like their disabilities of how to learn things. Like there's some kids, especially from the COVID kids. I will say the COVID kids because that's where I started from. There's some kids like they can't focus long enough for the entire day.
Yeah,
the parents don't understand it. Like we went to school, you go to school and do your thing, but their kids need a little bit more, like a little extra help.
Visual learners, basically.
Yes, and literally, to me, I feel like that's why God put me at this school, because I was a visual learner growing up. Like I wasn't a great learner with having to read and write, but if you showed me how to do it, I can do it all day long. And so a lot of like the boys that I like today, like even today with my class I had today, the boys who had the worst learning experiences or the challenges, no issues. Everybody else, haywire. But I do stuff with them because like I know my boys who have the struggle with that, they love dinosaurs. So I mean they love them. And just so happened like I love drawing them. So I would draw 10 dinosaurs, 20 dinosaurs, 100 dinosaurs so they can count them. I would draw a dinosaur saying sentences that they are their what is it? They're not their keywords, they're I can't think of it's basically it's their keywords. I can't think what we call it though. But I would draw a dinosaur saying it. So then they're like, well, what is he saying? So we go through that stuff. But it's because I was a visual learner. So I understand that it's not always the teacher or the parent. Sometimes it's just the kid needs to just see it and understand it. Today we did we're talking about empathy this week. And I'm sorry to go on this tangent. I know we're supposed to be getting off of here, but we probably ain't doing your live tonight, so we're gonna keep going. But because I know you ain't gonna stay up. But we're learning about empathy, and I had to stop the video today, and I had to be like, "Can y'all tell me what was up in the video?" Everybody was like, "Yes, it's just nice to be nice to people." I said that has nothing to do with empathy. I mean, it does, but empathy comes from how you would feel from if you see something happening with someone else, how you would feel, and then you treating them that way. And so, literally, it happened in my class because this boy in my classroom, I was like, everybody has to partner up. When I tell you they turned this boy, everybody was like, I don't work with him. I work with him. So I had to sit them down like, well, we talking about empathy, so let's talk about it. And I said, and I didn't even point him out. I was like, I'm Mr. Lay, if y'all don't want me to come in this classroom, how do you think it's gonna make me feel? And it was like bad. I said, so think about how y'all know that it makes me feel bad, right? So what could you do to show me empathy? They're like, well, probably just listen to you. I said, then let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, so, the same thing with this boy, like y'all saying y'all don't want to work with him. How do you think it makes him feel bad? So then who want to work with him? And they was like, you know what? We're sorry. They told the little boy sorry. And we got to work. But it's just like, it's about watching or personalizing it so that they understand what it is.
Yes.
For me.
That's the one thing I do like about the IEP, but I gotta go to the restroom. But there's some really good comments here. I'll be right back.
Okay. But I mean, I guess we're talking about this. I will keep going. I think that empathy is great for a lot of people because I think people don't understand the difference between sympathy and empathy. And for me, next month we're going through sympathy. Would you ever see? No. We're going through sympathy, so I'm teaching them that. I'm teaching them empathy this month. December is very short though, and so I'm breaking in and I'm intertwining sympathy and empathy for my kids this at the end of this month, and making sure they get it for next month because I think sympathy is just as big as empathy. I think empathy is a huge thing, but I need them to know. I need them to have sympathy because to me they work hand in hand. Because if you want to sit there and talk about somebody, and then I'm saying, you know, have empathy for them, you should have sympathy for them too, because you should feel bad about what you did. Okay. You were made for teaching. Thank you so much. Like real talk. My kids, this one boy in my class, and I know he has some issues or whatever. He cannot sit down. He cannot stop talking. I mean, and he loves like two boys in my classroom. And if I let him go, he will fight them. They will draw dinosaurs and then fight each other at the same time. So I realized that he just needs a little bit extra attention. So if I know that, I will pick him up and I will pat him on the back like, I need to burp you. He thinks it's the funniest thing. And I'm like, it's not really that funny, but he thinks it's so funny. So if he needs like some extra attention, instead of going to his classmates, he comes to me. And
I was muted.
My other two kids that's in the third grade now, like I just walk to their classroom. I'm like, do you need a break? They're like, no, I'm good. Or they'll say, I'm not having a good day. And I will walk with them around because we have like a little circle. I will walk with them. We'll talk. And they're like, you know what? Nobody ever asked me like how I feel or what's wrong or whatever. And for my third graders, like I know how they feel because I worked with them last year. So I'm like, you just frustrated because you don't know what they're saying to you. So let me break it down for you. But I love my little extra kids that I have because I know how to work with them versus the kids who just don't want to shut up.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I'm gonna get off here. SoDebNair.
Oh, they are my kids.
Oh,
no, that's
yes. Cool. And that's good though, because you don't find a lot.
I never refer to them as anything else besides my kids. Even at the school, I'll be like, how's my kids doing? And they know, like in each grade, they know what kids I'm talking about.
Oh, well, I gotta go to my meeting now. So I'll holler at y'all later.
All right. It was good. I wish Nola had showed up, but that's fine.
I know.
I'm about to see her in a few weeks. So
what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Call me.
All right. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right. I know you wasn't calling me tonight.
Yeah.
Have fun. I love you, friend.
I love you too. You too, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
But I did want to finish the conversation though. So like with I work with my kids. I do like, and I do call them my kids because throughout the school I have 3 classrooms that I work with, but I also work with my kids from last year as well. So if I have one kid, he's like when during dismissal, can I sit with you? So he comes to college with me or whatever. I know my kids like that. Like my kids are my kids. I'm telling you, if I miss a day, they will want to call me, you know? So I love my kids like that. So yeah. Y'all, we've been on here for 3 hours though. So I definitely enjoy you guys for joining us. Again, me and the candy shop are trying to get back into the algorithm. So make sure you guys support our channels because it is hard. Once you get out, it's really hard to get back into the algorithm. You have to know that you are making I definitely know that. Like literally, so this week, I think we weren't at school on Tuesday. I didn't go on Monday because most of the times I don't really go on Monday because I don't have nothing to do on Monday unless they need a sub. So I normally come on Tuesdays through Thursday. Well, Tuesday through Friday. Fridays is my bonus day because they don't have my class on Fridays. But when I tell you, like, these kids literally are asking about me on Monday. Are you coming? Are you coming on time? I'm like, my time is not your teacher's time. My time is very different, and they're learning that now. My kids in the 3rd grade, they know what time I get to time I get to work. My kids in the 2nd grade, they're learning at what time I get to work. So they bugged their teachers about me being at school, and then I can't even say that because I don't need you to know all my business. But they made a nickname up for me and everything. Like, my kids are so amazing, and I work with the teachers that I work with to make sure that we can all, make sure that we're on the same pathway with the kids. So the ones that are struggling with stuff, they just have different time with me so that they can get it together or whatever. But y'all, I love my job a lot. I love my kids the most. I probably wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for my kids. So I super enjoyed this live tonight. I might go. I can't even really do it. I really want to do. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can do something on my vlog channel so you guys can see some of the stuff that just goes on and me teaching or whatever, because I really want to show you guys that, because it means the world to me, to be honest. It means everything in the world to me to just show you guys what goes on. My kids say the craziest things. I taught them about cheetahs. I taught them about cheetahs. I taught them about cheetahs, lions, and tigers last month. And so we got to the cheetahs part, and I was telling them, I was like, when the mother cheetah teaches them, how to survive, then she leaves them and they're on their own. One kid raises his hand. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, so is that why my dad had left my mom and moved with his girlfriend in New York? No. And another kid said, no, because my dad left my mom because he was just tired of her. Another kid said, well, is that why they call it cheetahs? Because they be cheating? I said, y'all, this lesson is over. I'm done. We're done with this. Like, we're just done. But these kids just say and do, and they say anything. And you got to reel them back in, because they would go. It would have went on longer if I would have stopped it. So, but Shay B, I'm going to try to do that the best way I can without showing my kids on screen. It's interesting, all the different perspectives. Yeah, I mean they do, but it's their perspective. Yep, they tell everything. I was just telling the candy shop earlier, because that's what we were talking about when I didn't say. I was like saying what I had told her, but one of my kids, they were arguing. This boy, he with all his friends, he gets into it with them, and when they don't do what he likes, then he just goes off on them. And he told one of the boys, he was like, "Well, I'm going to take your mom to heaven." And I'm like, "Well, where did you learn that from?" And he was like, "Well, I've heard it." I said, "Where'd you hear it from?" He was like, "Well, I heard my brother say it." I said, his brother's at the school. So I brought his brother downstairs. I said, "Let me tell you something. I'm calling your mother with both of y'all on the phone, because there's no reason for you to be saying anything like this. And I don't know why you would even say that, because what if he would say it to you?" Then they start crying. I'm like, so then how do you think this other boy's going to feel? Like, it's not right. But it's just about teaching them and learning with them. And I love that my subject is social and emotional learning, because I'm an emotional person and I'm a social person. So I'm glad that I'm able to really like deal with them. Like, most of my kids, like, I have a different personal relationship with them, because I know what they like to do. So I can work with them because I know, hey, I know you like to color. So if you want to color at the end of the day, have a good day. I know you like to draw dinosaurs. So if you want to draw dinosaurs, draw dinosaurs. We'll do that at the end of the day. My other kid, he wants to compete with me in drawing dinosaurs because I don't think I've ever said this, but I can draw. So he feels like he can be better than me. I have another kid who wants to color better than me. So, matter of fact, here's something that I color with them. And so I'm teaching them because when I color, I outline like before I start shading. And so I'm teaching them how to outline and then shade. So my kids, like, I know all of them personally. So I love the fact that they don't leave without hugging me, nothing like that. I love the fact that like I have my personal relationships with them. They say kids and a drunk person tells everything. That's maybe why we like each other. Definitely do this. As you know, I sub to lots to share. They do say the darndest thing. Listen. Oh, you can draw. Oh, I can definitely. My sketching pads are at work because I'm teaching some of my kids how to draw. Because some of them, like with this picture, I'm teaching them how to shade, how to outline and shade right now, and this is from Mulan. So I don't even know if y'all can see it or how, like, you can see the outlines or whatever. But so I'm teaching them to shade right now, and that's why I didn't finish like the grasshopper, because I'm gonna shade the grasshopper and with color pencils because this is with crayon. But I'm gonna teach them to shade with I teach them how to do the smaller stuff with color pencils. But after that, I'm going to teach them how to draw. I wish I had something that I drew, but I don't think I have anything. But once I do, I will show you guys that too. So after that, I'm going to teach them how to draw because they watch me draw at school all the time. And so, and I do a lot of cartoon characters. Like I have my own cartoon characters that I do draw. And then I teach them to make their own cartoon characters. I want them to draw something that somebody else has. And then I'm working on a program at my school now where I'm going to teach them how to podcast and YouTube, like kids YouTube and podcasts. So I'm doing a lot of art stuff with them because most of my kids are artistic. They know what things look like. They have opinions on things. They love to color. They love to draw. So I'm there, even with my social and emotional learning. It's only like maybe 20 minutes. And then I do their fictional learning, which is why I did the lions and tigers and the cheetahs. And then they have their creative time. So I incorporate everything with that. Yes, I definitely can draw. That's awesome. Thank you, Shady. You're going to be a great dad. So listen, one day, I'm working on that. My drawing was terrible. I didn't care how I passed that art. I don't think you have to actually draw right to pass. You just have to participate. But no, like my kids are everything. I would bring them all home with me and do stuff with them all the time. Some of my kids during the summertime and during the breaks, like I do stuff with them, but I'm working on a program to do some art stuff and to also teach them podcasting and YouTube, but not until they get to the 5th grade. So y'all been here for 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you guys, everyone who have supported the channel, for my cash apps, for my super chats, for commenting in the chat, for just being here. It means a lot, especially because I'm trying to get back into the algorithm. If you have not already done it, please subscribe to the Candy Chap channel. If you go to my channel, you can find it there. Follow BusyBlu as well. I'm going to get off so I can go to sleep. Why what? I ain't about to go to sleep. I'm about to just watch TV. I want to watch Girlfriends, but Oh, I'm going to do something with another person from YouTube and do like a paint and snack time with my kids too. I was out in my car for an hour and I came back and you as well. I'm going to offer you. We're still on with Candy. Oh, you forgot to say follow Mims. I'm mad at Mims because we were supposed to see Mims today, and I didn't get to see him. But follow Mims as well. The why wasn't. Oh, okay. It was like why what? If I had that, I would have been the new Wendy telling all the school's business. Yeah, I mean, listen, whatever the kids say, that's what podcast is for. You know, we come on YouTube, say we want to say. So if they want a podcast on YouTube or on as a podcast, I want to set them up for making money before because no one ever taught me that when I grew up. And I actually was doing video editing in high school. That's the crazy part. That's the craziest part is that I knew how to video edit in high school in like the 10th grade. No one even looked at my work and said, wow, he's going to do amazing with this. And then I went to college and it was like, oh my God, like you're amazing. And like, I've worked for for magazines. I've done a lot of stuff. I work for television stations. I've worked for a lot of things. But because my grades were bad, no one ever like took time to do anything. This one time I made a brochure for Nike and my teacher asked me to use it, but then he used it for a Bank One Academy. I'm like, nobody was in the Bank Academy even made that. So why would you use that? But to me, it's about teaching the kids who don't understand or they're not really interested because they don't understand how to be interested in school. Y'all got me over here discovering this new world of Tubi. I like it here. LOL. Mama D has some shows over there as well. Check those out. But y'all, I'm really getting off here for real. It is now 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm getting off. Thank you everyone who has been over here. I'm going to go live. I'm going to declare it. I'm going to say it. I'm going live tomorrow because I want to do some basketball stuff tomorrow. If Cindy C is here, she sees this, I'm going to be hitting up on Instagram anyway, but we're going to be talking about basketball tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune back in tomorrow. I realized that my views went back up when I was off of work, when I was sick, but I can't go live as much as I used to. So I'm trying to do it as much as I can now. So please just give me some time, y'all, so that I can figure out how to do both. But I really support you guys' support. Thank you, Sassy Peach, and thank you so much, Miss Ree. Thank you, Miss Sarah, Sassy Peach, and Miss Ree. You guys have been my biggest supporters, and I love you guys so much for everything you've done on YouTube and outside of YouTube. You guys mean the world to me. And I also had to put up my video on my vlog channel from when we went to California too. So, because I remember that Sassy Peach, I wore the kimono you bought me. And I'm about to wear the one. Actually, I wore that. So you seen the red one I posted it on my Instagram. On my YouTube. And I'm about to wear the other one in 2 weeks for Thanksgiving. So you have been so amazing to me because you've making me look so good. So I really appreciate that because everybody, I went to work. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again. I went to work. I think I told this story before, but I don't know if everybody else has heard this. We had an outing for my team at work, and I wore the outfit that I wore in California to the movies. We go see Woman King, and they was like, I want to go change my clothes because why is SoDeb dressed like this and we just dressed like this? I said, that ain't my fault. I go like that. Y'all better talk to y'all's own people. But I told them that I have a friend who makes sure I look good all the time. So Oh, you saw the red one too? Yes, I wore both of them. So I'm going to wear the one. I'm going to wear. Oh, but you didn't get to see the first one that you had bought because I don't think I took any pictures in that one. Can you do a live one day about the best practices to get your child more engaged in school and things that, you know what? Yes, and I'm going to actually get one of my other coworkers to do this with me because I know she will do it. Actually, I might get two of them because they're really, really, really big on this. So yes, sunshine. I would definitely do this. I'm gonna do it on my vlog channel though. Can't wait. Okay. The kimonos do very well. I didn't know the kimonos was gonna be my thing, but I mean, they're my thing at this point. So you look so good at them. That is you. Yes, it's my thing at this point. I'm telling you, I'm going to be looking for them everywhere and all the time at this point because they work well for me. Like I did not even know that. I literally was trying to find that to wear on a yacht. So, but it's working very well for me. Yep, I saw that one too. Oh, okay, so you saw that one too. Okay, good. You wore a nice one to that award ceremony. Yeah, that was the black one. I bought the black one. And then Sassy Peach bought the red one that's on my community tab. And then there's another red. It's like red and pink and white one that she bought as well. So yes. And then there's another one that's like purple. It's like a pink, or I mean not pink, but it's purple or blue. Really BTV and El Teddy have got good teacher channels as well. I didn't know Really BTV did. I watch Really BTV. I mean, every once in a while, I never really got to get all the way into it. Listen, I appreciate it. I'm gonna like the red one. When I tell you that red one was hitting, the black one was hitting in California at the award ceremony, but the red one when I wore it out when I went out that night. Every time I wear them, it does the damn thing. So, shout out to Sassy Peach for. I mean, you basically like my stylist at this point. But yes, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna end this live again one more time, y'all. So thank you guys for joining me again. Play my outro, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.